I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
Hey, everyone. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day to everybody out there. Tonight, I'll be calling the Cincinnati Reds versus New York Mets game, final game of the series. The Reds won the first two games, Monday and yesterday. Hopefully, the Mets can salvage this final game of the series. Let me give you guys the starting lineups for tonight's game. Welcome on in, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe to World Sports Media Entertainment, NY Yankee Mania, where you'll hear the Yankees Royals game with Joe coming up in about half hour. As well as Evan. Evan will start the game, and then Joe will take over once he is ready to go. All right. Hey, what's going on, Travis? He says Mets going to be 500 soon. Not unless they really start to play better. But nonetheless, here we go, guys. The starting lineup for the Cincinnati Reds tonight. Leading off, playing right field is, trying to get this guy's first name, Blake Dunn. Batting second, playing shortstop is Ellie De La Cruz. Batting third, playing left field is J.J. Bleday. Batting cleanup, playing third base is Sal Stort. Batting fifth, DHing is Eugenio Suarez. Batting sixth, playing first base is Nathaniel Lowe. Batting seventh, playing second base is Spencer Steer. Batting eighth, catching tonight for the Reds is Tyler Stevenson. And batting ninth, playing center field is TJ Friedel. And on the mound starting tonight for the Reds is Andrew Abbott. So that is your Reds starting lineup. For the New York Mets starting lineup, leading off, playing right field is Carson Bench. Batting second, playing shortstop is Bo Bichette. Batting third, playing left field is Juan Soto. Batting cleanup, playing first base is Mark Vientos. Batting fifth, playing second base is Marcus Simeon. Batting sixth, playing center field is AJ Ewing. Batting seventh, DHing, Eric Wagaman. I don't know why he's even in the lineup. Batting eighth, playing third base is Brett Beatty. And batting ninth, catching is Luis Torrens. And on the mound, as an opener tonight, is Huascar Brazaban, but he will not go more than, I would say, 1 or 2 innings. After he is done with his outing, Jonathan will come in and take over for Brazaban. So those are your starting lineups for both teams. First pitch is about to get underway in about 5 minutes. But thank you guys for tuning on in. Hope you enjoy your Wednesday night. Enjoy the game tonight. Make sure to catch Evan and Joe on NY Yankee Mania with the Yankees and Royals game and settle in for a night of baseball. So let's talk a little bit about the Mets before we get underway. Obviously, we know the issues with the Mets. 22-33, last place. Carlos Mendoza in his third year as Mets manager, just not getting over the hump. Not getting anything going with his players, his coaching staff around him, and it all starts with David Stearns and Steve Cohen. I mean, you see the way these guys are treating the players. They're treating them like baby dolls, just waiting to get, thrown in the garbage like Blue Jays today. I mean, it's ridiculous. But the management has to do a better job of asserting these players to a role that they are good at, not getting guys who don't know what they're doing and guys who are just going to be negative assets for the team. So it all starts up there with the management. Steve Cohen, we've heard nothing from Steve Cohen over the past month or so about this team. I mean, he usually puts out a tweet saying, things will be fine, things will turn around eventually, but no, he hasn't said anything like that. This team is just going down, 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 and hopefully they can start to turn things around tonight against the Reds, but you never know what could happen. I mean, we'll see what happens from here. There's still a whole summer left to be played of baseball with June, July, August into September, but it's going to be hard to turn things around now, especially when you're already off to a bad start and guys are injured and there's no team chemistry whatsoever. So it's going to be hard to pick it back up, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but they're just in purgatory right now, trying to get out of the dumpster. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if they start to turn things around, play better. Maybe even fire Mendoza. I mean, tomorrow would be a perfect chance to do that, since tomorrow they have an off day before they play the Marlins again at Citi Field. But we'll see if anything changes from now until Friday. But let's hope they can win tonight. They can get off to the right foot going into June, and we'll see what happens. But we are 3 minutes away from first pitch. 1 second, just like to change my name real quick on here. Okay. Yep, Travis, thank you for tuning in. Hope to see more of you guys come in throughout the stream and throughout the night. And getting ready to get this game going. Some updates before the game starts. Also, Jorge Polanco started a rehab assignment with AA Binghamton. He played today. He went 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. He played first base during his rehab assignment game today, so he'll have off tomorrow, and then he'll play some first base over the weekend for AA Binghamton. We'll see if the Mets can get him over to AAA Syracuse by next week, but I don't know. We can't bang on that, especially with Polanco coming off of an injury that he's been out for almost 2 months now. But we'll see if he comes back. Lindor did some baseball activities on the field today. He threw a football around on the field. I don't know how that helps him, but hopefully he can get some strength back into his arms and into his legs, and he can find his way back on the field pretty soon. AJ Minter came back last night. He pitched a scoreless inning in the 9th. He looked pretty good. Welcome back, AJ Minter. Good to have you back in the bullpen. But yeah, no, Luis Robert's still, homeless. I don't know what Luis Robert is up to, but wherever he's at, I hope he's getting better, even though he's probably not. Probably won't see him the rest of the season. But yeah, those are the Mets updates I got for you guys so far. Yeah, Travis, Evan is doing the Yankees game until Joe comes on. We'll see how long Evan will be doing it for. Probably about 3 or 4 innings or so. But yep. Hey, what's up? Jake, how's it going? Thank you for stopping on in. Hope you're having a good day. This team is just sucking lately. Yep. Yeah, they've been sucking pretty much the whole season. But yeah, no, I mean, we'll see if they can start to turn things around pretty soon. I mean, 11 games under 500. The team is just not playing well, and it's not a good sight to see at Citi Field right now. The fans should just not even show up to the ballpark. But first pitch is about to get underway, guys. First pitch, Razamandios. That is a called strike, and we are underway to Blake Dunn. Blake Dunn hitting .311 so far this season with 1 home run, 2 RBIs, 847 OPS. The 0-1 pitch, Razamandios. That one is grounded to Bo. Bo will have to make a throw on a run, and he does not get it there in time. Blake Dunn beats it out. And here we go, guys. The Reds already have a runner on first and nobody out. So we are underway. 2 pitches in, and the Reds already have a leadoff base runner. Lovely. How does the crowd look over there? Can you tell from watching? Yeah, the crowd it's a pretty full crowd tonight at Citi Field based on what I see. Obviously, not all seats are filled, but as the game goes along, I bet more people will be going into Citi Field as the game goes on. But it looks like a pretty decent crowd so far from what I could see. I don't know why people are still there, but, First pitch to De La Cruz. He shows bunt. Did he go around? No, I guess not. Umpire says he did not go around. It is 1-0. Certainly looked like he did. I mean, he didn't pull the bat back until after the pitch was thrown. Should have been a strike, but umpire says he didn't go around. It is 1-0. 1-0 pitch to De La Cruz. Fouled away. 1-1. De La Cruz is hitting .284 so far this year for the Reds. All-star shortstop. Reds playing pretty good baseball over the past 2 weeks. The 1-1 pitch is grounded foul. It is now 1-2 on De La Cruz. I'm surprised people are there. I don't even want to go to Yankees because I already know they're not good enough to win. I mean, at least they're actually over 500. I mean, I'd rather be 11 games over 500 than 11 games under 500. But, Evan tried going to the game the other day, but they got rained out, unfortunately, so he couldn't go. The 1-2 on De La Cruz. Brazoban goes back to first, and Dunn slides back in safely. 5 pitches in so far for Brazoban. 0-0 top of the first. Blake Dunn at first base. One-two. Brazoban deals. Pitches low. 2-2 on De La Cruz. Yeah, I mean, if I haven't been to Citi Field yet this year, so I don't want to go until they start playing better. Honestly, I'm not wasting my money on parking. $50 parking, $20 for a sausage sandwich. No thanks. 2-2 swing and a miss. Brazoban gets De La Cruz to swing and a miss at a changeup down low. 1 out in the top of the first with Dunn still at first base. Good pitch by Brazoban. Good pitching by Brazoban there, not letting De La Cruz get a ball right down the middle of the plate. Always want to keep it away to a slugger like De La Cruz. So here is J.J. Bleday up for the Reds. The first pitch to Bleday is a ball, apparently, which should have been a strike. Torrens will challenge it. That should be overturned on ABS. And it is. Yep. Strike. Don't know what the umpire was looking at there. It's like he was looking at Slakowitz from far away. It is 0-1 on J.J. Bleday. Former Miami Marlin. Always torches the Mets whenever he plays us. But, does that really surprise anybody? 0-1 pitch to Bleday is down low in the dirt. Good pick by Torrens, 1-1. On Monday, Bleday hit a home run on Memorial Day off of Noah McLean. And the sound gets your name. Okay, yeah. 1-1. Pitch to Bleday. Inside. 2-1. 97-mile-per-hour sinker ran inside. Terry Francona, the Hall of Famer, legendary manager for the Cleveland Indians / Guardians. Sorry to those who get offended by Indians. 2-1 pitch to Bleday. Outside. Changeup misses away. 3-1. 11 pitches so far for Brazoban in this first inning. .287 batting average for Bleday. The 3-1 pitch is low, and Brazoban walks J.J. Bleday. So the Reds will have first and second with 1 out on the look to strike early, just like they did last night off of David Peterson. Reds are 29-25, third in the NL Central. Chase Burns, their best pitcher on their pitching staff, has a 1.96 ERA in 11 starts. Their bullpen is pretty good, too. Sal Stewart is heating up for the Reds as well, so the Reds are looking pretty good so far this season. So with first and second and 1 out, Sal Stewart will come up, the Reds' hottest hitter. Brazoban steps off. Got to be careful. The Sal Stewart cannot leave a pitch right down the middle here. If you do, it could possibly be 3-0 without a doubt. First pitch is down low. 1-0 on Sal Stewart. Thank you. Okay. Eugenio Suarez, the dangerous slugger, waiting on deck for the Reds. 14th pitch on the way from Brazoban. The pitch, strike, called strike. 1-1 at 92 miles per hour. NL Central, you got the Brewers, Cardinals, Reds, Pirates, and Cubs in that order. Wow, the Cubs were just in first a week ago, and now they're in last. The 1-1 pitch, down low again. Brazoban, come on. 2-1. Locate your pitches properly. Oh, God. Every pitcher on this pitching staff has control issues. Bigger than Chef Nick's ex-girlfriend. The 2-1 pitch. Grounded slowly. It's going to be a tough play. Beatty barehands it. Fires to first and gets him out. Nice play by Beatty. as Vientos stays on first base there. The runners move to second and third, but there are now 2 outs. Top of the first, no score. Good charging play by Beatty there with the bare hand to get South Stort on the run. And good job by Vientos to stay on the base. So here is Eugenio Suarez up now for the Reds. Got to be careful to Suarez, of course. The first pitch to Suarez, grounded foul outside of third, 0-1. Suarez last year was on the Mariners and the Diamondbacks. He's hitting .245 so far this season with 3 home runs. A 1 pitch, Brazaban deals, line foul into the left field seats. 0-2 on Suarez. $18 pitches so far for Brazaban in the first inning. The 0-2, Brazaban deals, swing and a miss. Nice change up there by Brazaban to get Suarez down on strikes. Reds do not score, and the Mets will come up to bat. No score going to the bottom of the first. So good start for Huasco Brazaban tonight. Probably the only inning he'll pitch as he is in opener. We'll see what Carlos Mendoza does. But appreciate Jake Travis coming in tonight. How's everybody doing? Just a reminder, guys, at 7:30, Evan will have the play-by-play of the Royals and the Yankees game, as well as Joe. So go over there to NY Yankee Mania, subscribe to both channels. Stay tuned for more NBA playoff games, as I'll be calling the finals next week. Whatever games I am available to do, I will do the Knicks versus the Thunder or the Spurs, whoever comes out of that series. Should be a pivotal game 6 tomorrow night. Should be a great game in San Antonio with the Thunder leading 3-2. We'll see. I do have the Spurs winning tomorrow night to force a game 7 back in OKC, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens for that. Tonight in the NHL, guys, the Hurricanes and Canadiens will have game 4 of the East Finals. Carolina leads 2-1. Last night we saw the Vegas Golden Knights beat the Avalanche to advance to the Stanley Cup. Congrats to them. It was a 4-0 sweep for the Golden Knights. So they will be heading back to the Stanley Cup final. All right, bottom of the first is about to get underway. No score. Good job by Brazaban to get out of the inning there in the top of the first. Carson Benj will lead off for the Mets in the bottom of the first. On the bench, Melendez, Young, Bruhan, and Sanger. Of course, Hayden Sanger, the former Whole Foods worker. Eric Wagaman making his first start this season in the lineup. First pitch to Benj is down low, 1-0. Andrew Abbott on the mound for the Reds. He has a 3.97 ERA, 4-2 win-loss record, 38 strikeouts. Pretty good. 1-0 pitch to Benj is popped up. Shallow left field. On comes the left fielder. He'll make the catch. That is Blade. 1 out in the bottom of the first. Blade in left, Friedel and Dunn, center and right. Third to first, you have South Stort, De La Cruz, Steer, and Nathaniel Lowe. And catching is Tyler Stevenson. So that is your Reds defense. If the Mets are going to win this game, they got to start off fast. They got to get some offense going early. They can't get behind like they always do. First pitch to Bichette is down low. 1-0 on Bo. 228 average so far this season for Bichette. 5 home runs, 27 RBIs. Not that good numbers. Not that great of some numbers. The 1-0 pitch, line, foul. Down by the Mets dugout. It is 1-1. Andrew Abbott, a tough lefty. Tough lefty for the Reds. He's pretty good. Mets got to strike him early if they're going to win this game tonight. 1-1 pitch. Abbott deals. That is fly to center field. Going back is Friedel, and he will make the catch just shy of the warning track. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Bichette gave it a ride, but not deep enough as that ball stopped on the warning track. Stopped right before the warning track, actually. So Jonah Tong is warming up in the Mets bullpen. Looks like he'll get the second inning and beyond that. Jonah Tong, looking forward to seeing him pitch tonight. Here is Juan Soto, batting third, playing left field tonight. First pitch to Juan. He shows bunt. Is a called strike. 0-1 on Soto. Last night, Soto hit a home run to put the Mets on the board for their only 2 runs of the game. They did not score any other runs. The 0-1 pitch, down low, 1-1. Soto he's hitting 293 so far with 11 home runs, 23 RBIs, and 958 OPS. The 1-1 pitch to Juan Soto. That is a fly ball deep right field. Going back, and that ball is gone. Juan Soto with a solo home run to put the Mets on the board. It is 1-0. Juan Solo is his nickname. That's why, because he hits solo shots. Last night he hit a 2-run shot, but tonight he gets the Mets on the board with a solo shot. It is 1-0. And what did I say? The Mets need to get on the board early. They need to strike fast against Andrew Abbott, and that's what they do. That's what they've did so far tonight with Soto hitting a home run. His 12th on the season. So there we go. Some early run support for Jonah Tong. Like to see that. Soto will get the construction hat and the jacket. Here is Vientos. First pitch to Vientos is a swing and a miss. 0-1. Abbott left that curveball right over the plate, and Soto did not waste any time with it. Oh, 1 pitch to Mark. Swing and a miss again at a fastball. 0-2. Ten pitches so far for Abbott tonight. Vientos hitting 229 on the season. 0-2 pitch and coming to Vientos. Abbott kicks, steals. The pitch. Line. Foul down the right field line. Count remains 0-2. Nice piece of hitting there by Soto. Going to the right field. 0-2 pitch to Marks. Swing and a miss. Abbott gets him to strike out. But not before Soto puts the Mets on the board with a solo home run. It is 1-0. Mets lead will go to the second. Let's see how far did that one go. How far was that home run? That was 366 feet. So his one last night was a little bit further than that, but tonight, good way to start off this game. Of course, the Mets up 1-0. Got to keep it going though. You can't be satisfied with this. You gotta keep scoring runs the whole night, or else you're not going to win, as we've seen in the past. Yep. If you guys did not see, Jose Alvarado is at the game tonight. Jose Alvarado, born in Brooklyn, New York. I think he's a Mets fan, Jose Alvarado. He's at the game tonight. Congrats to him and the Knicks on making the NBA Finals. I met Jose Alvarado last year in Atlanta. He was in Atlanta for the Mets Braves series. I actually saw him there. Said, "Hey, how you doing, Jose?" He said back to me, "What's up? How's it going?" I wanted to get a picture with him, but I didn't want to bother him. Very nice guy, Jose Alvarado. Is very happy that he is having success right now in the NBA, of course. Best of luck to him and the Knicks in the finals. Top of the second inning about to get underway. With the Mets up 1-0, Jonathan will come into pitch. Jonathan just got called up from AAA. He made one start, or he came into pitch in one game on Friday night. Pitched 3 shutout innings against the Marlins. Yep, he went 3 innings. He had 1 walk and 2 strikeouts on 28 pitches. No decision Friday night at the Marlins. Here he is to start the second inning. Nathaniel Lowe will lead off. The first pitch to Lowe is a called strike, 0-1 at 96. Lowe is hitting .272 so far this season with 8 home runs, 23 RBIs. 0-1 pitch to Lowe. Tong kicks and deals. As a swing and a fly ball to right field. Benj will make the catch, 1 away in the top of the second. Dangerous pitch right there by Tong, but luckily Lowe did not get all of that ball. So good job to get the first out of the inning right there. Tong pitched against the Reds last year in Cincinnati. Did all right. Decent job. Here is Spencer Steer for the Reds. First pitch to Steer is a called strike at 97, 0-1. Steer is hitting .266 so far on the season with 7 home runs and 21 RBIs. Another pesky hitter on this Reds team. The 0-1 pitch to Steer. Ground ball that will get through for a base hit. So Steer has the Reds' second hit of the night, and they have a runner on first now with 1 out. Beatty tried to dive for that ball along with Bo. Both could not field that ground ball, and it went through the left side of the infield between short and third. So here is Tyler Stevenson, the Reds catcher. Tong kicks, deals, called strike at 91. 0-1 on Stevenson. He is hitting .191 so far this season with 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. A guy that could be a double play candidate. Ground ball in turn 2. 0-1 pitch inside, 1-1. Fastball ran in on Stevenson there. Tong looks focused right now. 1-1 pitch incoming to Stevenson. Tong deals. Pitch is swing and a miss. Nice fastball there by Tong. 1-2 on Stevenson. Nice location there by Tong on that fastball. Come on, 1-2 pitch. You got to strike him out right here. Got to get him out now that you're ahead. Let's go. Get this out, Tong. 1-2 pitch incoming to Stevenson. Tong deals. The pitch, line, foul. Down by the Reds dugout. Count remains 1-2. Yep. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Travis, Jake, thank you guys. Looking forward to seeing more of you come in as the stream progresses tonight. 1-2 pitch to Stevenson. Oh, come on. Just inside. Could have been called, but the umpire thought it was just inside there, so it is now 2-2. Renz could have challenged it, but he decided not to. Yeah, I feel you, Tong. 2-2 pitch coming to Stevenson. Tong deals. Foul back. We'll do the 2-2 once again. 10 pitches so far for Tong in the second inning. On deck is TJ Friedel. Two pitch once again and coming to Stevenson. The pitch. Fouled again by Stevenson. We'll do the 2-2 again. On Monday, Tyler Stevenson hit a home run into left field. into the left field seats. 2-2 once again. Tong kicks and deals. That is swung on and hit into center field going back. Ewing's got room, and he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. There is no tag at second base, so Steer will stay at first. 2 outs now on the top of the second inning. That ball looked good off the bat, but luckily it stayed in the park. TJ Friedl now up to bat for the Reds. He is hitting 176 so far on the season. 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, 511 OPS. First pitch to TJ Friedl. Called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Good 97-mile-per-hour fastball there by Tong. Dots the corner. A 1 pitch and coming to Friedl. Tong deals. Outside, 1-1. One count on Friedl in the top of the second. The Mets lead 1-0. Runner on first with 2 outs. 1-1 pitch. Tong deals. That is bunted down the third base line. Going to be a tough play. Tong will have no throw. He will not throw it over the first. And Friedl beats it out. So now the Reds will have first and second with 2 outs. Good bunt there by TJ Friedl. And we know he can run. So smart decision there. Bunting and getting down the line for a base hit. Tong just picked it up and did not throw over the first. Good decision by Tong. So with first and second and 2 outs, the Reds will have up Blake Dunn. Blake Dunn, the leadoff hitter tonight for the Reds. He will come up. Hopefully Tong can get out of this and we'll move along with this game. First pitch to Dunn. Tong deals. Swung on, hit into center field. Going back is Ewing. He has a play, and he makes the catch just shy of the warning track. So good job by Tong to get out of the inning. Mets still up 1-0, and we'll go to the bottom of the second. Good pitching by Tong right there. Dangerous pitches, but luckily he gets the outs that he needs to get out of the inning. Luckily he does. After the top of the third, I'll have a scoreboard update for you guys, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that as well. But thank you guys for being here. Please like, subscribe. World Sports Mania Entertainment. Stay tuned for NBA Finals games, maybe more Mets games as well. It's going to be a busy summer for myself, but I'll try my best to be here for you guys as much as I can. Love calling these games for you guys. You guys do a great job of showing support to myself, Evan, Chef Nick, Joe, Nathan, Sean, Victor, everybody here. Thank you guys. Appreciate all of you guys for the support. And let's keep it going. Joe is about to be live on NY Yankee Mania with Evan doing the Yankees and Royals game, so stay tuned for that. So go check them out. Go hit the like button for Joe, Evan. Myself, Evan, and Chef Nick will be doing the Yankees Athletics game on Saturday night at 10:05 p.m., so come on for that. Stay tuned for that on Saturday night on NY Yankee Mania at 10:05 p.m. on Saturday. Yankees A's with myself, Evan, and Chef Nick. We are the 3 superstars on this channel who love to call games for you guys. Love to mix in our personalities with the game as well, which makes it even more fun. So leading off the bottom of the second, Marcus Semien will come up to bat. First pitch to Semien is a called strike, 0-1. Abbott likes to paint the corner with his fastballs. Semien is hitting .216 so far on the season with 4 home runs, 18 RBIs. A 1 pitch is fouled back into the seats, 0-2 on Semien. Abbott so far with 14 pitches. 0-2 pitch. Abbott deals. Pitch is low, 1-2. Got to be patient off of Abbott. Can't swing at his off-speed stuff. Can't chase outside of the zone. Just got to be patient. 1-2 pitch. Abbott kicks, deals. Pitch is outside, 2-2. 94-mile-per-hour fastball missed outside right there. 2-2, and not how do you do. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back by Simeon. Count remains 2-2. Showing a slow-mo pitch of Abbott right there. 2-2 once again. Abbott kicks, deals. Fouled back again by Simeon. So he keeps making Abbott work. Count remains 2-2. Simeon, of course, coming from the Texas Rangers, that deal that sent Brendan Nimmo to the Rangers. The 2-2 pitch once again. Up high, 3-2, so Simeon works the count full. 0-2, 2-3-2. On deck is AJ Ewing. Love what Ewing has been able to do so far for the Mets. The 3-2 pitch. Abbott kicks, deals, pitches line. Oh, what a catch by De La Cruz. He goes to his right and makes the diving catch to rob Simeon of a single. 1 out in the bottom of the second. Folks, that is Ellie De La Cruz for you. He makes all sort of great plays. Can't hate on that guy. Can't hate on it. Just gotta respect it and just be like, hey, great play. That is the all-state good hands play. Good at bat by Simeon. I like the at bat, but De La Cruz just takes away a single from him. Nothing you can do but tip your cap right there. Here is Ewing. The first pitch to AJ is a called strike. 0-1. Nothing you can do about that. Great catch by De La Cruz. 0-1 pitch to AJ. Swung on and foul tip. In and out of the glove, it is 0-2. AJ is hitting .271 so far, ever since he got the call up about 2 weeks ago. 1 home run, 4 RBIs, 750 OPS. Young, promising player for this organization, definitely. 0-2 pitch to AJ is outside, 1-2. One, 2 on AJ Ewing. Abbott kicks, deals the pitch outside, 2-2. Abbott so far with 24 pitches in this game, through an inning and a third. Mets up 1-0 in the bottom of the second. 1 out, nobody on base. The 2-2 pitch to Ewing. Swing and a miss. Nice curveball by Abbott. He gets Ewing to swing and miss, and he strikes out. 2 outs. 2 away in the bottom of the second. Here is Eric Wagaman now up. Former Miami Marlin. Just got called back up as Tyrone Taylor hit the IL. First pitch to Wagaman. Outside, 1-0. Wagaman sounds like he's about to, go to church on Sunday. Pitch to Wagaman is hit deep to left field. Wagaman, did he do it? Is that fair? Is it fair? It is. It's gone. Home run for Eric Wagaman. Whoa. Did not see that coming. It is 2-0 Mets in the bottom of the second. Wow. What a solo blast there by Eric Wagaman. He just got a fastball and just turned on that one. 2-0 Mets. Wagaman hits his first home run of the season. Congratulations to Eric Wagaman. All right. I mean, if Eric Wagaman can start to produce, maybe this team could start to win some games. You never know who could spark the team at the right time, just like Jose Iglesias 2 years ago. All right, 2-0. This is what I like to see. This is what I said, guys. You got to get off to a good start off of Abbott. You got to strike early against this guy. Here is Brett Beatty. First pitch to Brett. Called strike. 0-1. Wow. Did not know Eric Wagaman had that kind of power. Got to check the distance on that one. 0-1 pitch to Beatty is fouled back. 0-2. I see you, Wagaman. I see you. 0-2 pitch to Beatty. Abbott deals. Up high. 1-2. 1-2 on Brett Beatty, who is hitting .235 on the season with 3 home runs and 21 RBIs. 1-2 pitch to Beatty. Swung on and lifted into left field. That will get out of play. That'll be a foul ball. Count remains 1-2. Pitch to Beatty. 1-2 is grounded to De La Cruz. He throws on the run and just gets Beatty out in time. So that will do it for the bottom of the second. Mets lead 2-0 thanks to a Eric Wagaman solo home run. We'll go to the top of the third. All right. I mean, so far I'm happy about this game. As long as the Mets are winning, I'll be happy. But unfortunately, they have not done too much of that so far this season. Hopefully tonight can be a different story. So far, it's a good start, but they got to keep it going. Not satisfied yet. But hopefully they can keep this up. Hopefully Tong can produce some zeros on the scoreboard for the Mets, and they can go to the bullpen having a lead, and they can shut it down. We'll see what happens. Let's see the distance on that home run. That one was 415 feet. Wow. 415 off the bat for Wagaman. 415 feet into left field. What a shot by Eric Wagaman there. Wow. All right, we'll take it. I mean, anybody that steps up to the plate, does some good damage, we'll take it. Anything like that, we'll take it. We will take it. So we'll go to the top of the third. Mets lead 2-0. Let's see the do-up for the Reds. Coming up for the Reds will be De La Cruz, Blade, and South Stewart. Just waiting to get back to the game, guys. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Like, subscribe. World Sports Mania Entertainment. Stay tuned for more Mets games. NBA Finals games, of course. Evan will be calling a Stanley Cup game as well, so stay tuned for that. We already know the Golden Knights are in the Stanley Cup Final. We'll see who comes out of the East. All right, top of the third. De La Cruz will lead off. The first pitch to De La Cruz called strike. 0-1. Like to see Tong get ahead of De La Cruz here. Hopefully he can get him out on 3 pitches or less. De La Cruz is 0-1 tonight with the strikeout in the first. Oh, 0-1 pitch incoming to De La Cruz. Tong kicks, steals, pitches outside, misses away with the changeup. 1-1. One on De La Cruz. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right back to Tong. Got to throw it quickly, and Oh my God. Vientos dropped the ball at first base. Tried to scoop it, but could not scoop it up in time, and he drops the ball. So De La Cruz will reach with an infield single, and the Reds have a leadoff man to start the third. Bad throw by Tong also in the dirt, but you gotta pick that up if you're Vientos. You gotta pick it. Gotta make the play right there. No excuse to not make that play. Here is JJ Bleday, who can easily tie this up with one swing for the Reds. Hopefully not. First pitch to Bleday is way inside. Almost hit him. 1-0. This is where Tong just needs to settle down, get his focus back, throw strikes, and get outs. This is a situation where you need to get outs right here. Just settle down and fire in some strikes. He's got 20 pitches so far tonight. 1-0 coming to Bleday. Tong deals. Grounded to Vientos. Vientos will just go to first and step on the base for one out. He didn't have enough time to go to second. He thought about it, but he thought better of it and just went to first, stepped on the base, and got the out there. So De La Cruz moves to second. The Reds will have a runner on second with one out, with South Stewart coming up to bat. Vientos is playing right at the hot corner, just on the cut of the grass there, down by first base. First pitch to Stewart is fouled away. 0-1. Vientos actually had trouble getting the ball out of his mitt there. So he just stepped on first instead of trying to go to second with it. 0-1 is the count on South Stewart in the top of the third. The pitch, swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Tong. 0-2. South Stewart tonight is 0 for 1 with a ground out. Oh, 2 pitcher coming to Stewart. Tong deals. Foul back. Stewart just got a piece of that. Count remains 0-2. 0-2 on South Stewart, the Reds slugger. Big out right here for Tong. 0-2 pitch. Tong deals. Inside. 1-2. Changeup ran inside right there. "25 pitches so far for Tong. Top of the third. 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the middle. Bo Fields fires to first and gets him out. Nice pick by Vientos at first base. 2 outs now on the top of the third, with De La Cruz advancing to third base on the ground ball. Nice play by Bo right there. Spinning, firing, getting South Stewart out at first. So with a runner on third and 2 outs, coming up for the Reds is Eugenio Suarez, a dangerous hitter as well. First pitch to Suarez. Called strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Nice location there by Tong on that fastball. Suarez is 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout in the first inning. Got to be careful to Suarez. He's got some power. Got to be careful. 0-1 pitch. Tong deals. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. 1-1. On Suarez. De La Cruz at third with 2 outs. Mets up 2-0 in the top of the third. 1-1 pitch. Tong deals up high. 2-1. Come on, Tong, settle in, settle down, get this out. Let's go. You're all good. They're all good. Get this out right here, and we'll be just fine. Well, for now. Not until Vinny Accordi comes in. Oh, that's when things get wild. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday evening. Family and friends. Doing a nice day. The 2-1 pitch to Suarez. Tong deals. Up high again. So second time in a row, Tong misses the fastball up high. 3-1 is the count now on Suarez with Nathaniel Lowe on deck. Come on, Tong. Let this out. Let's go. The 3-1. Tong deals. Swing and a miss. There's a good fastball. It is now 3-2 on Suarez. That's where you want the fastball to be. You don't want to be too up high. You don't want to be down the middle. You want it to be about square high. Just at the top of the zone. So good pitch. Good location there. 3-2. Pitch on the way. Tong deals. Inside. And he walks Suarez. Damn. So Tong cannot put away Eugenio Suarez. And here comes Nathaniel Lowe, a dangerous power hitter as well. This is where Tong just needs to be careful and settle in and not leave anything right at the heart of the plate. It's got to get this out right here. No need to fool around to Lowe and, because one pitch, it could be 3-2, just like that. So you got to be careful. Got to be careful right now on Lowe. Dangerous power hitter. Former National, former Red Sox, former Texas Ranger as well. Right now, guys, Evan is live on NY Mania to do the Royals-Yankees game, so go tune in there. Go show Evan some love. Hit the like button for Evan. Friday night, Evan will call the Yankees Athletics game by himself, and Saturday night will be myself, Evan, and Chef Nick at 10:05 p.m. Here is Lowe up to bat. First pitch, fouled back by Lowe. It is 0-1. 96-mile-per-hour fastball there by Tong. Lowe is 0 for 1 tonight with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch incoming to Lowe. Tong deals. Grounded up the middle. Bo cannot field it. Now going to center field for a hit for Lowe. That will score 1 run, and the Reds get on the board. It is now 2-1, with Suarez advancing to third base. So the Reds get a run right back, and they cut the deficit in half. Bo just could not field that ball. Just went right off of his glove into center field. That's a play you got to make there. So it is now 2-1. In the top of the third, the Reds have runners on first and third and 2 outs. Here is Spencer Steer up to bat. First pitch to Steer. Swung on and fouled back. 0-1. Steer is 1 for 1 tonight with a single. Got to be careful to Spencer Steer as well. Got to be careful with everyone in the Reds lineup. Everybody can hit in their lineup. You got to be careful of them. Got to be careful. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Nice fastball there by Tong. So at 0-2, Tong, you got to get him out right here. Got to get the out. Now that you're ahead of the hitter. No messing around. Just go right at him. Attack him with a high fastball, maybe a changeup, maybe a slider. Get him out. Let's go. The 0-2 pitch. Tong deals. Fouled away. So the Reds not going down easily. Count remains 0-2. And these Reds hitters really don't go down easily. They do not go down easily. They fight. They're very pesky up there in the box. 0-2 pitch once again is low. Tong misses with the changeup. 1-2. One and two on Spencer Steer. Hey, Jacob Petruzzi, how's it going? Thanks for stopping on in. 1-2 pitch to Steer. Tong deals. Fouled back again. Count remains 1-2. Hey, Jason. Hey, what's going on, Jacob? Hope you're having a nice day. Hope you're doing well and the family's doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate all you guys that stopped in so far tonight. 1-2 pitch again. Swing and a miss. Tong finally gets Sear to strike out. Nice fastball there. He gets out of the inning, but not before the Reds do scratch one on the board. Thanks to a single by Lowe. The Mets still up by 1 run. It is 2-1, and we'll go to the bottom of the third. All right, guys, here is a scoreboard update around the MLB. Final scores today. The Blue Jays defeated the Marlins 2-1. Guardians defeated the Nationals 3-2. Brewers beat the Cardinals 2-1. Mariners defeated the Athletics 9-1. Diamondbacks beat the Giants 3-2. Phillies beat the Padres 3-0. Games going on right now. The Mets, of course, up 2-1. Going to the bottom of the third. You're listening to that right here. Orioles up on the Rays 6-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Tigers up on the Angels 2-0, bottom of the fifth. 4-4. Cubs and Pirates are tied up, top of the fifth. Red Sox up on the Braves 4-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Twins lead the White Sox 1-0, top of the second. Yankees and Royals 0-0, top of the second. And the games later tonight, Astros Rangers starting at 8:05 and Rockies Dodgers at 10:10 tonight. That is your MLB scoreboard update. In the NBA, there are no games tonight, but tomorrow night is Game 6 of Thunder and the Spurs. Thunder lead the series 3-2. If they win, they advance to the NBA Finals to face off against the Knicks. If the Spurs win, there will be a Game 7 on Saturday night in Oklahoma City. So pivotal Game 6 tomorrow night in that series. In the NHL tonight is Hurricanes and Canadiens, Game 4. The Hurricanes lead 2-1. Whoever wins that series will play the Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup Final. So a lot of sports going on. Also got the French Open going on as well. Novak Djokovic won his match today. He defeated Royer, the Frenchman, in 4 sets. Djokovic won the first 2 sets 6-3, 6-2. Royer won the third set 7-6 in a tiebreak. And Djokovic won the fourth set 6-3. So some great French Open action going on as well. Casper Ruud also won his match in straight sets, and so did Alexander Zverev. All right, here we go. Bottom of the third, Luis Torrens will lead off for the Mets. Abbott's first pitch to Torrens is inside, 1-0. Mets got their 2 runs on 2 solo home runs by Juan Soto and Eric Wagaman. The Reds got their 1 run on a RBI single by Nathaniel Lowe in the top of the third. This is where the Mets need to add more insurance runs. The 1-0 pitch is low. It is now 2-0 on Torrens. Torrens hitting 202 on the season. Not afraid to say this, but he's probably the best backup catcher in the MLB. If you guys can think of another one, let me know. 2-0 pitch, right down the middle, called strike 2-1. 2-1 on Luis Torrens, who is now the starting catcher with Alvarez hurt on the IL. When is Alvarez not hurt? 2-1 is low. 3-1 on Torrens now. Mets up 2-1 in the bottom of the third. 3-1 count on Torrens, the 9-hitter tonight. 3-1, Abbott deals. Pitch is a called strike. Thought that missed just down low, but the umpire calls it a strike. It is a 3-2 count now on Torrens, full count. I feel like Torrens should have challenged that one. He would have won it if he challenged it. But nothing you can do about it now. Just got to live on as life goes on, right? Life goes on. The beat goes on. The 3-2 pitch to Torrens. Grounded to third base. Stewart fires to first and gets Torrens out. 1 out, bottom of the third. One away in the bottom of the third. Mets up 2-1. Now up to bat is Carson Bench, the leadoff man. Bench is 0 for 1 tonight with a pop out. First pitch to Bench is outside, 1-0. Good time for a base runner right here. 1-0 pitch. Abbott deals right down the middle. Called strike. 1-1 with the fastball at 93. One pitch. Abbott deals. That is no swing right there. I thought that was going to be a called strike, but the umpire did not call it a strike. And Benj did not check his swing, so it is now 2-1. 2-1 on Benj. A pitch. Abbott deals. Swing and a miss. Nice fastball there by Abbott. Now it is 2-2 on Benj. .42 pitches so far tonight for Andrew Abbott. 2-2. Fly ball into center field. Going back. Still back. And he makes the catch. That was Friedel at the warning track. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Benj gave it a ride, but not enough to get out. 2 outs. Now in the bottom of the third. Wind is gusting at Citi Field tonight. Temperature high 70s, low 80s. 2 outs now on the bottom of the third. Here is Bo Bichette. First pitch to Bo, called strike. 87-mile-per-hour fastball, 0-1. He is 0 for 1 tonight with a flyout in the first. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded, foul outside of third. 0-2. Oh, 2 count on Bo Bichette. The pitch. Swung on and hit to left field pretty deep. Going back. And, that ball is caught just on the warning track right before the wall. Nice catch there by Blade. He makes the play. That will do it for the third. The Mets hit 2 deep fly balls, but the Reds catch both of them. Just not enough to get out of Citi Field. We'll go to the fourth. The Mets still up 2-1. Well, I thought that ball was going to get out. I thought that ball was going to carry out. On a night like this where the weather's heating up and the ball is carrying, I thought that ball had a good chance of getting out, but nope. No cigar. No cigar on that one. No cigar. Appreciate everybody stepping on in tonight. Obviously, the Mets season is not going in the right direction, but I'm here to change that. Hopefully, if they're listening to me call this game, hopefully they can win and get back on the winning track. Hopefully, go on a run from here. We'll see what happens. 1 second, guys. I'm just going to get my computer charger really quick. 1 second. All right. We are back and ready to start at the top of the fourth. Stevenson will lead off for the Reds. Kung still in there. The first pitch to Stevenson up high for ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 on Tyler Stevenson, the Reds catcher. He is 0 for 1 tonight with a flyout. The 1-0 pitch. Tongue deals up high again. So he keeps missing up high with that fastball. Gotta get it a little bit lower. It is now 2-0. 2-0 on Stevenson. 42 pitches so far for Tongue. He took over in the second inning. The 2-0 pitch. Ground ball to third. Beatty fields it. Fires over to first and gets Stevenson out. Nice play by Beatty. Oh, look who just came in. It is Chef Nick, the OG chef on this channel. What's going on, Chef? Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bang Bang. Chef Nick coming in like a lightning pot just struck fire on a circus music. What is up, Chef? Hope you had a great day at work and you are obviously working hard in the kitchen. Thank you for stopping by, Chef. Saturday night, guys, myself, Evan, and Chef Nick will have the Yankees Athletics game, so tune in for that on NY Yankee Mania at 10:05 p.m. on Saturday. Here is TJ Friedel. He is 1 for 1 tonight with a single. First pitch missed up high. It is 1-0. 1-0 pitch on Friedel. Tong deals up high again. 2-0. Tong, settle in, settle down, throw strikes. Let's go. Get some outs. Mets up 2-1 in the top of the fourth with 1 out and nobody on base. 2-0 pitch. Tong deals. Up high again. Just missed. Up high in the zone. 3-0. Last thing you want to do is put a speedy runner on base that could steal bases. That's the last thing you want to do. You want to deal with. You want to do whatever. 3-0 pitch. Tong kicks, deals inside. Inside for ball 4. He walks TJ Friedel on 4 pitches. Just what you want to do. So now the Reds will have a runner on first with 1 out. But Chef, appreciate you stopping by tonight, tuning in. Definitely ready for our play-by-play on Saturday night. We're going to rock it out as always. Myself, you, and Evan as well. We always do a great job, and congrats on Nix as well for making the finals. Here is Blake Dunn. First pitch to Dunn. Check swing back to Tong. The second for 1. On to first. Just beat it in time was Blake Dunn. He just beat that out at first base. He is safe. But Tong does get the out at second base, which is most important. He gets the lead runner. So the Reds will still have a runner on first, but now with 2 outs instead of 1. Good fielding there by Tong. Gathering it, firing to second for 1 out there. Yep, Dunn just beat it out at first base. So with a runner on first and 2 outs in the top of the fourth, coming up now for the Reds will be Ellie De La Cruz, their superstar player. First pitch to De La Cruz is a swing and a miss. Nice changeup there by Tong at 87 miles per hour. De La Cruz tonight is 0 for 2. He reached on an error in the second inning. In the third inning. In the third inning, he reached on an error. 0-1 pitch to De La Cruz. Called strike. 0-2, 81 miles per hour. That was a weird-looking pitch there by Tong. I thought that was going to stay up high, but nope. That came in. That came in the zone for a strike. 0-2 on De La Cruz. Tong kicks and deals the pitch outside. 1-2. 1-2 on Ellie De La Cruz. "51 pitches for Tong tonight. 1-2 pitch. De La Cruz just gets a piece of that. He fouls it away. Count remains 1-2. Hopefully Tong can put away De La Cruz here and the Mets can go in the bottom of the fourth and score some more runs. That would be nice for a change. That would be nice for a change if the Mets can do that. 1-2. The pitch to De La Cruz. Swung on and popped up. Will that stay in play? That will not. The Reds cannot catch up to it. Count remains 1-2. Count remains 1-2 on De La Cruz in the top of the fourth. The Reds have a runner on first and 2 outs. Mets lead 2-1. Big out right here for Tong to get on De La Cruz. Cannot let him get a pitch to hit over the middle of the plate. Cannot do that. 1-2 pitch is low in the dirt. Good stop by Terens. Count is now 2-2. 2-2, and would you have a French Bulldog tighter shoe? Yeah, French Bulldogs. Who needs a French Bulldog anyway? I like Golden Retrievers much better. They're soft and very playful, unlike Bulldogs. 2-2 pitch to De La Cruz. Tong deals. Grounded foul just outside of first. Count remains 2-2. 2-2 count. Reds working Jonah Tong. You know, they're not making it easy on him. Reds, they must lead the league in foul balls. They have to be. I mean, all these foul balls tonight for the Reds. 2-2 pitch to De La Cruz is inside. It is now 3-2. Good at bat here by De La Cruz. Tong trying to put him away with a fastball, but could not do it. Hopefully he can get out of this inning right here and prevent the Reds from scoring any runs. One run first with 2 outs. The 3-2 pitch to De La Cruz. Tong kicks, steals the pitch. Flied into center field. Going back is Ewing. Ewing will settle under it and makes the catch on the warning track. So Tong gets out of the 4th inning. Good job. Mets still have a 2-1 lead, and they're holding on by a thread. Tong is fired up, leaving the mound, going to the dugout. So Tong is doing his job so far. He's doing a good job of holding the Reds to a limited amount of number of hits and not letting them score any runs. So that's a good job. The Mets now have to do their part on the offensive side of the ball and score some more runs. The Mets need to score some more runs now that they have some good pitching out there right now. They need to take advantage of that. Strike while they can still strike out loud and score some more runs so that they can win this game. Or make it easier to at least win the game when the bullpen comes in. Coming up for the Mets will be Soto, Vientos, and Simeon. So 3, 4, 5 coming up for the Mets in the bottom of the 4th. After the top of the 6th, I'll give you guys another scoreboard update as well. But appreciate you guys tuning on in. Chef Nick, Jacob Bertuzzi, Jake, Travis, what's going on, guys? Thank you for stopping by and showing me some support. Stay tuned for Saturday night. Myself, Evan, Chef Nick will have the call of the Yankees Athletics game on NY Yankee Mania. So stay tuned for that. On Saturday night will be a late night showdown. Never know what could happen late at night. So come on in and join us for that on Saturday night. Also, guys, please subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. Mitch Koski does a great job with the Hardcore Sports Network. Evan and I just started a podcast on there called the Borough Breakdown Podcast. Every Friday at 4 p.m., you guys can go tune into that on the Hardcore Sports Network. So tune into that on Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. Would love to see you guys there. Don't be afraid to come on into a new chat. You know, everybody's friendly there. Nobody will attack you there. So don't be afraid. We'd love to see you guys in there. Juan Soto will lead off the bottom of the 4th. The Mets up 2-1. Abbott deals. Pitch is low in the dirt. 1-0 on Soto. Soto got the Mets on the board tonight with a solo home run in the bottom of the 2nd, or the bottom of the 1st. 1-0 pitch up high. And Soto stares back at Abbott like a bird chihuahua flying off of a tree. 2-0 on Soto. 2-0 on Juan Soto with his family doing well, I bet. 2-0 pitch is a big swing and a miss. It is now 2-1. And Soto seemed to hurt himself, I guess, on that one a little bit. Hopefully he can shake it off and get back in the batter's box, but he is looking a little bit shaken up from that swing. Looks like his wrist area got a little bit out in front of that one. Appeared to tweak something. Hopefully it's not too serious. Last thing we need is for Juan Soto to get injured again. That's the last thing we need. He seems all right. He'll get back in the box with a 2-1 count in his favor. 49 pitches so far for Abbott. Bottom of the fourth. The 2-1 pitch to Soto. Swing and a fly ball into right field. And Dunn will make the catch. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Soto is still seems a little bit perplexed about that swing and a miss. Hopefully his wrist, his hand, whatever he injured is fine, and he'll be able to stay in the game. We'll see. Looked a little bit gingerly going off there. Here is Vientos at bat. Vientos swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt. This guy just swings at everything and just absolutely cannot not be, stable for once. He's got to swing at everything. 0-1 on Mark. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted into right center field. Dunn has it measured, and he will make the catch. 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the fourth. Where have we seen that before? Pretty much every game. Pretty much every game where we've seen that. So here is Marcus Semien up to bat. He is 0 for 1 tonight with a lineout. The play that De La Cruz made, what a catch there by De La Cruz, robbing Semien of a single in his first at bat. First pitch to Semien is a fly ball, and that will go out of play. That'll be foul, 0-1. 53 pitches now for Andrew Abbott in the bottom of the fourth. Mets need to do a better job of getting base runners off of Abbott. 0-1 is grounded to De La Cruz. He makes the play, fires to first, and gets Semien out. So Semien hits 2 balls to De La Cruz, and De La Cruz is 2 for 2 on Semien. That will do it for the fourth. Mets still lead 2-1, and we'll go to the fifth. We will go to the fifth. Mets lead 2-1. Due up for the Reds in the top of the fifth will be J.J. Bleday, Sal Stort, and Eugenio Suarez. So those are the hitters coming up for the Reds in the fifth. Hopefully Tong can go out there and get a 1-2-3 inning. Keep the Mets up by a run going to the bottom of the fifth. We'll see. We will see what happens. Make sure to tune in to Evan, guys, on NY Yankee Mania. He is calling the Yankees-Royals game right now, filling in for Joe while Joe gets his electrical stuff taken care of. Hopefully, he has no more further issues there. So, guys, go tune in to Evan, show him some support as he is calling the Yankees-Royals game on Mania. Stay tuned for more streams here, guys, on World Sports Mania Entertainment. Please like and subscribe because we got more streams coming up. NBA Finals, more Mets games, Yankees games, other MLB games. Evan will be doing a Stanley Cup game as well. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, love to call whatever makes you guys happy here. I'm also thinking about calling a tennis match for you guys. The men's final for the French Open in approximately a week and a half or so. Maybe I'll call that for you guys if you guys want to hear a tennis match called on this channel. The men's final. It will be on Sunday, June 7th at 9 a.m. I know I'm going to have to wake up early for that, but, I'll do it if you guys want me to. I have no problem. I'd love to try and call a tennis match for you guys. So here we go. Top of the fifth. First pitch to Bleday is down low, 1-0. Tong is back for his fourth inning of work. 58 pitches so far tonight for Tong. 1-0 pitch. Pitch just misses inside. It is now 2-0 on Bleday. Bleday is 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. Tong cannot afford to walk any more batters. He's got to throw strikes and get outs. That's what you got to do. Limit the damage as much as you can. 2-0 pitch is inside, so Tong gets behind on Blade. It is now 3-0. Come on, man. Throw strikes. Let's go. Hate when, these guys get behind these hitters and it's hard to come back from. 3-0 pitch. Called strike on the inner half. 3-1 on Blade. 3-1 count to Blade. Mets up 2-1 in the top of the fifth. Trying to snap a 5-game losing streak and get back on the winning path. 3-1 pitch incoming. Rounded 2. First, Vientos has it. He will step on the base, and there is one away. One away in the top of the fifth. Good play by Vientos to take it himself. Here it is South Stewart. Stewart tonight is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. First pitch to Stewart is outside, 1-0. 1-0 on South Stewart, the Reds cleanup man. 1-0. Tong kick steals. Check swing, did he go? He did not. Come on. Come on, man. He went around on that. The umpire says no. The first base ump said nope, he didn't go around. It is now 2-0 on Stewart. Come on, man. Really? 2-0 pitch. Fouled back to the backstop. It is now 2-1. 2-1 on South Stewart. Two 2-1. Tong kick steals the pitch. Misses inside. 3-1 on South Stewart now. 3-1 with 1 out. Top of the fifth. Nobody on base. Tong was the Mets' 7th round draft pick in 2022 out of Markham, Ontario. Warming up in the bullpen is Tobias Myers, getting ready for a relief appearance. 3-1 pitch incoming to Stewart. Tong deals, and that pitch is low. Misses for ball 4. So Stewart gets on with a walk, and the Reds now have a runner on first with 1 out. Tong needs to settle in, man. Throw some strikes. Be aggressive on these hitters. Come on. Coming up is the dangerous Eugenio Suarez. And Justin Willard, the pitching coach for the Mets, will come out and speak to Jonah Tong before he faces Suarez. I bet he's saying, be aggressive. Don't be afraid to be aggressive to these hitters. Throw strikes, get the outs, and let's move on with our lives. Come on. No need to mess around here. No need to risk anything bad going on here. Until damage really does happen, then we have a problem. But for now, we got to do our best to limit the damage and get out of this inning without the Reds tying it up or taking the lead. Friday through Sunday, the Mets play home against the Marlins, and then they will travel out west to play the Mariners and the Padres in Seattle and then San Diego to start off their June road trip. Hopefully not a June swoon. Unlike a June swoon boom. Tong will check over on Stewart at first base. He is back. 1 out with Stewart at first base. Top of the fifth, the Mets up 2-1 with Suarez at the plate. 67 pitches so far for Tong tonight. First pitch to Suarez is down low. It is 1-0. Tong is just missing with that fastball. He just can't get it over for a strike. He's either missing high or he's missing low, or he's missing outside or inside to a lefty hitter. Just be aggressive. The 1-0 pitch. That was a good pitch. 1-1. Swing and a miss by Suarez at a changeup at 86 miles per hour. 1-1 on Suarez. Montong, big out right here you can get. 1-1 pitch. Down the middle. Called strike. 96 mile per hour fastball. It is now 1-2 on Suarez. So this is where Tong is usually having success. He's gotta be aggressive, throw some strikes. Can't be afraid to attack the zone against these hitters. The 1-2. Tong deals. Fly ball into center field. Back is Benj on the warning track. He makes the catch. Excuse me, that was Ewing, not Benj. That was AJ Ewing who made the catch. 2 outs now on the top of the 5th. Nice running catch there by AJ Ewing, going back on the warning track. Just shy of the wall in center field. Just shallow of the 408 sign. So now with 2 outs and a runner on first, the Reds will have up. Nathaniel Lowe will come up with 2 outs and a runner on first base. First pitch to Lowe is up high with a curveball. 1-0. Lowe is 1 for 2 tonight with a RBI single. Got the Reds on their board with their only run of the night so far. Hopefully no more runs. The 1-0 pitch. Tong deals. That pitch stays up high again. 2-0 on Lowe. This is what Tong has to avoid. He's got to avoid getting behind on these hitters. Otherwise, he's going to have to work even harder to get them out. He's now at 73 pitches. 2-0 pitch incoming to Lowe. Called strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Tong. 2-1. Two 2-1 count on Nathaniel Lowe in the top of the 5th. The 2-1 pitch is up high, 3-1. Tong's velo is way up there, and he is out of control right now with his fastball. He keeps missing upstairs. Thinking if he walks low here, they might put in Myers. That's probably what they're thinking right now. We'll see if Tong can get out of it. The 3-1 pitch inside, and he walks low on 5 pitches. So now the Reds will have first and second with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. And here comes Carlos Mendoza to take Tong out. He's going to go with Tobias Myers to try and get the final out of the 5th. Call to the bullpen presented by Nissan. Get your car dealership today or else you will regret driving a Nissan. So on comes Myers with a 3.41 ERA. He will try to get the final out of the 5th with the Mets still up 2-1. So overall, not bad. Not a bad outing by Tong. Just out of control with his fastballs and ends up walking 3 hitters. But, just want to see him get more confident out there. Just want to see Tong get more of a feel for the game and a feel for being out there. And I feel like he did a good job of that to start off the outing. But as it went on, he started to lose command. And his velo was just way up there with his fastballs going out of the zone. And can't do that against a good Reds offense. You got to throw strikes. But the good news is that he did not give up any run. He did not give up. No, he gave up 1 run. He gave up 1 run, but that was all. So Myers will come in to try and get out of the inning. We'll see if he can do so. We will see if he can do so. Guys, check out Ken the Ugly Truth as well. He is also live right now. Actually, no, he is not due to his bowling. But Ken does a great job with his Yankees games as well, as he calls on his channel, Ken Yankees the Ugly Truth. Go like and subscribe to Ken. He does a great job. He'll be calling Friday night's game. as tonight he cannot call it because of his bowling league that he is in. Go check out Evan and Joe. They are on the call right now for the Yankees and the Royals on NY Mania. Go check them out. Like and subscribe to World Sports Media Entertainment. More streams coming up. We got more tennis. We got tennis coming up, maybe. Men's championship match for the French Open coming up in a few weeks. We got NBA Finals games as well with the Knicks and either the Spurs or the Thunder. And we have more Mets games as well. So stay tuned for more live streams. Please and thank you guys. Thank you guys for all your support. Congrats on 100 subs reached on this channel. Well deserved by everybody. Everybody works hard here on our staff. Shout out to everyone on our staff. We all do a great job. So here's Myers on to pitch now for the Mets, trying to get the final out of the 5th inning. Here's Spencer Steer up to bat. First pitch to Steer is lined into left field. Going back and making the catch is Soto on the warning track. So 1 pitch and 1 out. And the Reds do not do anything in the 5th. Myers comes in and gets 1 pitch, 1 out. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th with the Mets still up by a run. Guys, I will be right back. 1 second. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Just had to take care of something real quick. Bottom of the 5th, the Mets are up 2-1. Yeah, you can put the light on. Carson Benj will lead off in the bottom of the 5th. Andrew Abbott with 54 pitches. Thank you. First pitch to Benj is down low, 1-0. This would be a nice time for a leadoff single, leadoff double, just to get the 5th inning started. Mets need to tack on more runs while they are able to do so. Hopefully they can execute that. 1-0 pitch to Benj. Abbott deals. Flied into left field. Going back is Blade, and he makes the catch on the warning track. Excuse me, guys. That was AJ Ewing. I don't know why I keep calling him Carson Benj. So Ewing flies out. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Carson Benj and AJ Ewing might as well be twins at this point. Sorry about that, guys. That was AJ Ewing that flew out. Now Carson Benj. Here's Eric Wagaman. First pitch to Wagaman is a called strike. He provided the Mets with their second run of the game with a solo home run in the 2nd inning. Hopefully he can do that once again right now. 0-1 to Wagaman. Pitches up high. 1-1. 1-1 on Eric Wagaman. 1-1 pitch. Abbott deals. That one is fouled away. Fouled away to right field in the seats. 1-2 on Wagaman now. 1-2 pitch to Wagaman. Abbott deals. Pitch is outside. 2-2. Abbott tried the fastball right there, but missed way outside. 60 pitches so far for Andrew Abbott tonight in 4 1/3 innings pitched. The 2-2. Abbott kick steals the pitch, flying into left field. Oh, what a catch by JJ Leday. He lays it all out, makes the diving catch to rob Wagaman of a hit. Nice play by JJ Bleday. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 5th. Reds defense is all over the place tonight, making plays left and right, providing good defense for themselves, preventing the Mets from getting more runs on the board. Here is Beatty. The first pitch to Beatty is fouled away. It is 0-1. Hopefully Brett the Met can provide some power right now, provide some offense for the Mets. The 0-1 pitch to Beatty. Just misses up high. It is now 1-1. Beatty's 0-for-1 tonight with a ground out. 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses down low. 2-1 on Beatty. Good eye at the plate. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Abbott deals. Right down the middle. Called strike. 2-2 now on Brett Beatty. Come on, Brett. Do something, please. 2-2 pitch. Line. De La Cruz cannot pick it. And Beatty will have an infield single with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. So finally, a play that De La Cruz cannot make tonight. Mets have a 2-out base runner. De La Cruz could not pick that one out of the dirt. So Beatty reaches on an infield single. Now up to bat is the catcher, Luis Torrens. Torrens is 0-for-1 tonight with a ground out. First pitch to Torrens is grounded through the right side for a base hit. Beatty will go from first to second. He will stay at second base. And Torrens has a single through the right side. He goes the other way. So now the Mets will have first and second with 2 outs and the top of the order coming up to bat. With Carson Benj. That's why Luis Torrens is in the lineup. .67 pitches now for Abbott on the night. Mets looking to provide some more runs and get this game to a 2 to 3 run lead. See if Benj can do something here. The first pitch to Benj. Line foul down the third base line. 0-1. On Benj. The 0-1 pitch. Benj swings and misses at a curveball. It is now 0-2. Benj tonight is 0-for-2 with 2 flyouts. Come on, man. Put one in play. Never know what could happen. Never know what could happen if you just put it in play and see what happens. Mets lead 2-1 in the bottom of the 5th. First and second with 2 outs. The 0-2 pitch to Benj in the dirt. Benj does not chase that pitch. It is 1-2. Mets have 25 games this season, scoring 2 runs or fewer. Not good. up there with the Angels, Red Sox, Royals, and the Giants. Not where you want to be. 1-2 pitch. Line. Just fouled on the left field line. Benz just missed an extra base hit right there. Count remains 1-2. .71 pitches now for Abbott in the bottom of the fifth. At least the Mets are making it work. If they don't score, at least they made him work a little bit. We'll see if Benj can add on to the lead right now. The 1-2 pitch. Pitch just misses inside, but Stevenson will challenge. He thought that caught the inside corner. We'll see what ABS says right here. Challenge is just, yep. The Reds lose that challenge. The ball was just inside. So the count is now 2-2 on Carson Benj. Reds have one challenge left, and the Mets still have both their challenge left, so that's good. Usually by now they would have one or no challenges left. 2-2 pitch to Benj. Foul back. Count remains 2-2, and we'll do it again. Good at bat right here by Carson Benj, not giving in, letting Abbott throw it right down the middle to possibly allow him to get a hit. Not chasing outside of the zone. The 2-2 pitch once again. Abbott deals, misses outside. 3-2 now on Benj. He runs it full. So Beatty and Terens will be on the move. Bo Bichette waits on deck, looking for a chance at an RBI possibly. 3-2 pitch to Benj. Abbott deals. Pitch. Line. Base hit into center field. Beatty will come around to score. And the Mets take a 3-1 lead as Terens will go to third. Nice at-bat there by Benj, and he gives the Mets an insurance run. There you go. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Contact is the key. 3-1 Mets now in the bottom of the fifth. And now Bo will have a chance at his RBI opportunity. There you go, Benj. That's what I like to see from you. That's why you are playing in the big leagues. First pitch to Bichette is line foul, 0-1. Bichette is 0 for 2 tonight with 2 flyouts. 76 pitches now for Andrew Abbott on the night. Mets doing a great job of working him in the fifth inning. 0-1 pitch to Bowen coming. Abbott kicks and deals. Line foul again by Bo. Down the right field line. 0-2. Great piece of hitting there by Carson Benj. His teammates are fired up in the dugout. Trying to get his team hyped up. Love to see that. Love to see that. 0-2 pitch incoming to Bo. Abbott deals. Line foul again by Bo, so he keeps going that way down the right field line. Count remains 0-2. .02 pitch again to Bo. The pitch flied into center field. And that will be caught by TJ Friedel as he makes the catch, but not before the Mets score one more run thanks to Carson Benj's RBI single. 3-1 lead going to the sixth inning. After the top of the sixth, I'll give you guys another scoreboard update. And I'll tell you guys the due up for the Reds in the sixth. Let me give you guys that. Due up for the Reds in the sixth is Tyler Stevenson, TJ Friedel, and Blake Dunn. So, hey, I love that inning. I love that inning right there by the Mets. They add on another run, and hopefully now the pitching can do their job and shut down the Reds lineup. This is a very important game the Mets have to win now. If they're going to go on any type of run, they have to start by winning tonight's game. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Hopefully the Mets can win tonight for my sake, for my sanity. I'm tired of watching this team lose all the time. One win will be nice. Just one win. Just one win is all I'm asking for. Take it one game at a time. Don't get too far ahead of yourselves, and hopefully they can provide the fans with a win tonight. The fans that showed up at Citi Field, who spent $50 on parking, $20 probably for food plus tax, probably, let's say, $15 for a water bottle. What else? Souvenirs from the gift shop, from the Mets team store, probably another $100. So in total, about $300 worth of money spent. Hopefully the Mets can provide them with a win tonight. I have yet to go to Citi Field yet this season to see the game, but I will eventually when they hopefully start playing better, if and when they start playing better. I'll make my way to Citi Field, but not yet. I will find that right time, maybe next month, maybe July. I'll get down to Citi Field to see a game, but they got to be playing well for me to do that. So here we go, top of the sixth. The Mets lead 3-1. Each team with 4 hits and 1 error committed by both teams. Appreciate all you guys stopping in tonight. Jake, Chef Nick, Jacob, Travis, thank you guys. Appreciate all of you guys stepping up tonight and joining me for this game. Tobias Meyer still in there for the Mets. The first pitch to Stevenson is up high for ball 1. Stevenson tonight is 0 for 2 with a flyout and the ground out. The 1-0 pitch incoming. Myers deals. Line, that's going to be a base hit down the left field line for Stevenson. That will roll all the way to the wall, and he will have a stand-up double to begin the 6th inning. So the Reds trying to claw their way back. Down by 2 runs. They get a good start in the top of the 6th with a double. I've seen this way too many times. I've seen this way too many times where the Mets have a lead and then it just goes to waste because of bad pitching. Hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. Brooks really is getting loose in the Mets bullpen. Here it is TJ Friedel now for the Reds. The first pitch to Friedel misses outside for ball 1, 1-0. Friedel is 1 for 1 tonight with a single and a walk. Come on, Myers. Let's lock in and get these outs right here. 1-0 pitch. That pitch is popped up. Shallow. Center field. Simeon makes the catch, and there is one away. Big out right there for Myers. Good job getting the first out of the inning. 1 away. So here comes Blake Dunn, the right fielder. 1 for 3 tonight is Blake Dunn with a single in the first inning. He led off the game with an infield single. First pitch to Dunn. Myers deals. Pitches outside. 1-0. 1-0 on Blake Dunn. Come on, Myers. 1-0 pitch. Myers deals. Foul back. 1-1. Top of the 6th, guys. The Mets lead 3-1. Stevenson is at second base, and there is 1 out with Blake Dunn at the plate for the Reds. All right, 1-1 pitch on the way. Myers kicks and deals. Pitch misses up high. 2-1. Don't know what that pitch was, but he missed up high with that. I think he tried to throw a sinker right there that missed up high. The 2-1 pitch. Myers kicks, deals. Lined, base hit into left field. Stevenson will stop at third. Soto gets the ball in. And now the Reds have first and third with 1 out in the top of the 6th. Soto smiling, laughing, joking around out there like, the Mets are like, not like they're, 11 games under 500 or anything. Not like, not like laughing will, do us any favors. But what are you going to do? Yell at the guy who's making $1 million? I mean, $1 billion? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Kick his family out of the private jet? I mean, come on. So it looks like Myers will be taken out here as Carlos Mendoza will go to Brooks Raley to try to get 2 outs, the final 2 outs of the 6th. The Reds are threatening, though. They have runners on 1st and 3rd with 1 out. And Brooks Raley will come in to try and get the Mets out of this mess in the 6th. This is where it gets scary, guys. You know, the Mets always do this a lot when they have a lead and then they just allow base hits left and right, and then they they give it up because they don't know how to hold leads. That's the problem. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, guys. I know most of you guys are listening to Evan right now on Mania, calling the Yankees-Royals game. Show Evan some love. Like, subscribe to both channels here. I'd like to say thank you to Joe Nathan for putting me on tonight, making this happen. Wanted to call tonight's game because I'm probably not going to be available for any other game the rest of the week. So wanted to call tonight's game just to give you guys a layout of how the Mets are doing, and hopefully they can win tonight with me on the call. So hopefully they can hold on to win this game tonight. Brooks Raley will come in to pitch, try to get a double play. Showing little league teams all around the state of New Jersey. Real Estate in Norwalk, Connecticut. Somerville Magic in Somerville, South Carolina. All around the country with little league teams, softball teams. Shelton Orange in Shelton, Connecticut. Here is De La Cruz. The first pitch to Ellie misses inside. 1-0 on De La Cruz. Raley has a 1.35 ERA this season in 22 appearances. 20 innings pitched. 1-0 pitch to De La Cruz. He hits him. The sweeper runs inside and he hits De La Cruz. So now the Reds will have bases loaded with 1 out. Oh, God. Murder me now already. Just take me away before this ends badly. So now the Reds have bases loaded with 1 out in the 6th. Come on, man. Every time they do this. Every time. Every goddamn time. Just hope they can get out of it with the lead still intact. My brain is barely intact with watching this team every night. But what else is new being a Mets fan? Here's JJ Bleday. First pitch is popped up. Popped up on the infield. Who's going to get it? It will be Vientos. He makes the catch, and there are now 2 outs. Big second out for Raley in the 6th. But the job is not finished yet. He still needs to get 1 more out in this inning. Hopefully he can get it. Hopefully he can get this last out of the 6th, and the Mets can still have a lead going to the bottom of the inning. Here is Sal Stewart up to bat. He is 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. First pitch incoming to Stewart. Called strike at 82 miles per hour. 0-1. Come on, Raley. Let's go. Get this last out of the inning and prevent any damage from happening. Let's go. 0-1 pitch. Grounded weakly. It's going to be a tough play. Beatty comes on. Charges, makes the throw. And he is safe at first base. Stewart beats it out. And the run comes home to score. Mendoza not going to challenge it at first base. Reds cut the deficit to 1 run. It is now 3-2. And they still have the bases loaded in the 6th. Just nothing you could do right there. Just absolutely nothing you could do. Beatty tried to make the best play he could, but nothing you could do with South Stewart running, and he beats it out. Oh. Of course, all the unlucky plays go the Mets' way. Here is Suarez. First pitch to Suarez is a called strike. South Stewart fired up like a bulldog. Okay, you see the scoreboard. It shows out my run. First 0-1 pitch to Suarez is inside. 1-1. Suarez tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. DH tonight. 1-1 on Suarez with the bases loaded and 2 outs. The pitch, grounded foul. 1-2 now on Suarez. Really needs to get this out. He cannot allow the Reds to tie it up or take the lead here. He needs to get this out right now. Minimize the damage. With the Mets still up by a run. Suarez has 8 grand slams in his career. Hopefully not another one right now. 1-2 pitch incoming to Suarez. Really deals. Outside. 2-2. 2-2 on Suarez. The 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Ewing comes on and he makes the catch. Thank God. So the Mets still lead 3-2. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Good job by Raley to prevent further damage. Only allows that 1 run on that weak-ass hit by South Stewart. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th, and the Mets up 3-2. As promised, I'll give you guys the scoreboard update now that we're done with the top of the 6th. Games in progress right now. Of course, you're listening to the Mets game. They're up 3-2, going to the bottom of the 6th. Orioles lead the Rays 11-1 in the top of the 8th. Tigers up on the Angels 4-0, top of the 9th. Cubs lead the Pirates 10-4, bottom of the 7th. Red Sox up 7-0 on the Braves in the top of the 8th. White Sox lead the Twins 5-1, bottom of the 5th. Yankees lead the Royals 2-0 in the top of the 6th. Astros and Rangers are tied up 2-2, top of the 4th. The final games today: Blue Jays defeated the Marlins 2-1. Guardians beat the Nationals 3-2. Brewers beat the Cardinals 2-1. Mariners beat the Athletics 9-1. Diamondbacks beat the Giants 3-2. Phillies beat the Padres 3-0. And at 10:10 p.m., the Rockies will play the Dodgers. Hey, welcome back, Travis. He says Cubs going to end their losing streak. Yep, I just saw they're up 10-4 on the Pirates. Yep. Looks like they'll be ending their losing streak, so good for the Cubs. Go Cubs, go. Hey, Chicago, what do you say when the Cubs go on a win today? It looks like the Cubs are going to win today. Looks like they are if they hold on to the lead against the Pirates. But, yep, bottom of the 6th, the Mets lead 3-2. Hopefully they can hold on and get this win tonight, snap their 5-game losing streak, and get back in the win column. We'll see what happens. Still a long way to go, as the Mets still need 9 more outs, but they do need insurance runs to extend their lead and provide some more runs. Very, very important that they do that late in this game. Abbott is still in there. Leading off is Soto. He shows butt, takes the pitch for a called strike, 0-1 on Soto. Soto tonight is 1 for 2 with a solo home run and a fly out. Got the Mets on the board in the first inning with a solo home run. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He did. He did? No way. Soto does not think so. I didn't think so either. It is now 0-2. I mean, he did not go around on that. Third base ump just says, yep, he went around. So, whatever. The 0-2 pitch. That one misses outside. 1-2 on Soto. Showing the first inning when Soto hit the home run to right field. 1-2 pitch on Soto. Line base hit into center field. So great job by Soto there getting on base as a leadoff man. We'll see if the Mets can capitalize on it. Runner on first, nobody out. Good swing by Soto. Gets his second hit of the night. Insurance runs are really, really important now. Here it is Vientos. The first pitch to Mark is a called strike. Would be nice for Mark to do something, you know. Would be nice for him to not run into a double play or strike out for once. He is 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a flyout. And he calls timeout. 84 pitches for Andrew Abbott tonight. Probably his last inning. His last inning of work. We'll see. We'll see what happens. 0-1 pitcher coming to Vientos. Pitch is a called strike on the lower half of the zone. It is 0-2. 0-2 on Vientos. Come on, Mark. Please do something. Please. The 0-2 pitch. Up high. Vientos lays off. It is now 1-2. 1-2 count on Mark Vientos here in the bottom of the sixth. Soto was at first base with nobody out, and Simeon waits on deck. 1-2 pitch coming to Vientos. Pitch is swung on and missed. This guy is absolutely brutal at the plate. One away. The only reason why he's still in the lineup is because he's playing first base, because we have no other first baseman. That's why he's in the lineup. That's why. He tipped it into the glove of Stevenson, and he struck out. One away in the bottom of the sixth with Soto still at first, and here is Marcus Semien. First pitch to Semien. Abbott kicks and deals. Fouled away. 0-1. 0-1 on Marcus Semien. Warming up in the Reds bullpen is Zach Maxwell, the right-handed pitcher. Semien tonight is 0-2. 89th pitch incoming for Abbott. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Come on, Marcus. How about a double in the gap right here? Soto can definitely score on a double in the gap. Provide some more insurance runs. 1-1. The pitch. Low. Soto stealing second. He is out at second base. He does not steal second base. He gets thrown out. And now there are 2 outs. Good throw by Stevenson, and the tag was just in time before Soto hit the base there. Mets will not challenge. The pitch was called a ball, so it is now 2-1 on Semien, with now nobody on base. 2-1 pitch. Outside. 3-1. 3-1 now on Semien. Mets up 3-2 in the bottom of the sixth. 2 outs, nobody on. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled back into the netting. It is now 3-2. Very close play at second base. But it does look like Soto was just tagged out in time before his foot slid into second base. Three-2 pitch. Abbott deals. Fouled away by Semien. Count remains 3-2. And we will do it once again. Warming up in the Mets bullpen is Luke Weaver, a.k.a. Dreamweaver. 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 3-2 pitch to Semien. Inside. Ball force. Good at bat by Semien. He works a 2-out walk. So he gets on base for the first time tonight. Stolen bases this season, the Mets are 29-43. That is 67.4%. MLB average is 75%. So the Mets are about 8 points lower than the MLB average. Not very good. AJ Ewing is now up. He is 0-2 tonight with a strikeout and a flyout. First pitch coming to Ewing. Line foul. Just outside of third. 0-1 on AJ. "95 pitches for Abbott. Looks like this will be his final inning. Possibly his final batter. If you cannot get Ewing out. 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. It is now 0-2 on AJ. 0-2 count, bottom of the sixth. Simeon is at first base with 2 outs, with the Mets up 3-2. 0-2 pitch incoming. Outside with a sweeper, 1-2. Come on, Ewing, put one in play. Go the other way with it. 1-2 pitch. Outside. 2-2. 2-2. 98 pitches now for Abbott. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Terry Francona watching him closely. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up down the third base side. Will that stay in play? That will not. That ball lands on top of the dugout and goes into the seats, so the count remains 2-2. Count remains 2-2. $33 balls and 66 strikes tonight for Andrew Abbott, adding up to 99 pitches. About to throw his 100th pitch of the night. The 2-2 pitch once again incoming to Ewing. Abbott kicks, deals. Pitch, check swing, did he go? He did not. Held up his swing. 3-2 full count now on Ewing. Let's go. Get on base. Get on base. That should be the goal right now, to get on base. Nothing other than that. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging. Good pitch by Abbott. That will do it for the sixth. Mets do not score after getting a leadoff single. We'll go to the seventh. The Mets still up 3-2. Let me give you guys a scoreboard update on what's going on with the hockey. Hurricanes lead the Canadiens 3-0 after the first period, with the Hurricanes up 2-1. So if they win tonight, they will go up 3-1. With Game 5 being on Friday night. Yep, Friday night would be Game 5. Hurricanes trying to go up 3-1. Canadiens trying to tie it up 2-2. Tomorrow night, guys, is Game 6 of Thunder and Spurs. 8:30 p.m. The Thunder lead 3-2 in that series, trying to put away the Spurs and advance to their second straight NBA Finals to face the Knicks. French Open scoreboard update. Djokovic won his match today in his second round match, so he advances to the third round. Tommy Paul beat Lorenzo Sonego in straight sets, 6-3, 6-2, 6-4. Zverev beat Tomas Mahach, 6-4, 6-2, 6-2. Casper Reed beat Medvedev 6-3, 6-2, and 6-4. And tomorrow we'll have more French Open matches. 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Decided to take care of some business. All right, top of the 7th. Here's Nathaniel Lowe up to bat. 2-2 count on Nathaniel Lowe. Just the start of the 7th inning. The 2-2 pitch. Inside, 3-2. 3-2 on Nathaniel Lowe. Really is still in there with 15 pitches in the 7th. Trying to get this guy out. 3-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. Nice pitch by Really to tie up Lowe inside and strikes him out. 1 away in the top of the 7th. Tipped into the glove of Terens. 1 out. Mets holding on by a thread here, up by 1 run. Here is Spencer Steer up to bat. First pitch to Steer is inside, 1-0. Appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Travis, Chef Nick, Jake, Richard, Jacob Petruzzi, thank you guys. 1-0 pitch, lofted into right field. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Benj. He makes the catch on the warning track. That ball kept carrying and carrying, but luckily it died at the warning track. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Nobody on base. I was afraid that ball was going to carry out, but luckily it did not. Ewing and Benj were both there. Benj called off Ewing and made the catch. Two outs now on the top of the 7th. That will bring up Tyler Stevenson, the catcher. First pitch to Stevenson is outside, 1-0. Tonight, Stevenson is 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. 1-0 is inside on Stevenson, 2-0. 2-0 on Tyler Stevenson. Come on, Really, let's get this out. Let's keep the lead here. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now on Stevenson. Not the guy that you want to walk because this guy's hitting 190, so you want to get him out. You don't want to face anybody more dangerous than him. The 3-0 is down the middle for a called strike. 3-1. Let's go, Really. Let this out right here. Come on. Big out. 3-1 pitch. Called strike at the top of the zone. That was a close one. 3-2 now on Stevenson, and the count runs full. Really looking for a 1-2-3 inning in the 7th. Mets up by a run. The 3-2 Really deals. Pitch is inside for ball 4. And now the Reds will have a runner on first with 2 outs. Not what you wanted to do right there if you were Brooks Really, walking a hitter who it's 190 on the season, but guess maybe he wanted to try and avoid him for a lefty. Whoever's coming up next, I think it was going to be Friedel, but now it's going to be, I think, is it Dane Myers coming up to bat now for the Reds? Yep. Dane Myers, the former Miami Marlin, will come up to bat now for the Reds. And Mendoza will go to the bullpen. Mendoza will make the change. He will go to the bullpen. He will bring in Luke Weaver to face Dane Myers. So Weaver on, trying to get last out of the 7th inning with the Mets still up by a run. Once again, guys, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. We're back to action. Top of the 7th, Luke Weaver will come in to face Jane Myers. Weaver has a 3.22 ERA in 21 appearances. Needs to get this out to keep the Mets up by 1 run. Will Benson will come in to pinch run for the Reds. Speedy runner on the base path. He might try and steal right here, so got to watch out for that. Jane Myers is hitting .256 on the season. 3 home runs, 12 RBIs, 776 OPS. This guy just absolutely destroys the Mets whenever he plays us. You know why? Because he was a former Marlin. That's why. He used to be on the Miami Marlins, and that team just gives the Mets all the nightmares that we can handle. First pitch incoming to Myers. Weaver deals. Line that's going to be caught by A.J. Ewing. What a catch. He dives and makes the play. And that will do it for the 7th. 1 pitch and 1 out for Weaver. Mets still up 3-2, and we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Nice play by Ewing. Great play. There we go. Just what the doctor ordered. So now what the Mets need to do now is put up some more runs. Put up some more runs, maybe 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 runs would be nice. Put away this game and get back on the winning train. I'll give you guys the do up for the Mets in the bottom of the 7th. It will be Wagaman, Beatty, and Torrens up to bat for the Mets in the 7th. Just clinging on to this 1-run lead, and hopefully we can put up some more runs here and put this team away and just get 1 game of the series, because God knows we need to win just 1 game so that we can hopefully go on a run and start to play better. Especially just, you never know what could happen if you just win 1 game. 1 game could change everything. You never know. Just got to see what happens. Just got to see what happens. Sorry, guys, I'm hungry. I'm eating steak right now. All right. Bottom of the 7th, Jared Young will come in to pitch hit. For the Mets, first pitch is up high for ball 1. Zach Maxwell now in the game for the Reds. First appearance was on May 1st. 1-0 is inside on Jared Young. It is now 2-0. So now Dane Myers will come in to play center field. And Higgins is now the catcher for the Reds, as Stevenson was taken out to be pinch ran for. 2-0 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. 2-1 on Jared Young. Young just getting back from the IL. Missed about a month with a hamstring injury. Pretty good hitter when he's healthy. 2-1 pitch is up high for ball 3. 3-1 on Young. 3-1 on Jared Young. Bottom of the 7th, Mets lead 3-2. Trying to snap their 5-game losing streak. The 3-1 pitch is a called strike. It is now 3-2 on Young. Three and 2 on Jared Young. Mets need to pounce off this pitcher. Lack of experience. Need to score some runs off of this guy. The 3-2 Grounded foul. Young with a emergency hack there. Fouls it off. Count remains 3-2. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Like, subscribe to World Sports Media Entertainment, NY Yankee Mania. Evan I, Chef Nick, love to do games for you guys. The 3-2 line. Base hit. Right center field for Jared Young. Nice hit to get the Mets started off in the 7th inning. Runner on first, nobody out. There you go, Jared Young. Welcome back. Welcome back, Jared Young. So now, with a runner on first and nobody out in the bottom of the 7th, it will now be Brett Beatty up to bat. First pitch to Beatty is a called strike, 0-1. Beatty tonight is 0-2. He reached on an error and scored a run on Carson Benj's RBI single in the 5th inning. Come on, Beatty, time to put some damage on right here. Let's go. Do some damage right now. The 0-1 is, oh my God, that was called a strike. But Beatty will challenge it. Thought it was inside. We'll see what ABS determines. I thought that was a little bit inside. It's a strike. It just caught the inner part of the plate. So it is now 0-2 on Beatty. That one just caught the inner part of the plate. I mean, just caught it. 0-2. Mets and Reds both have one challenge remaining. Maxwell's ahead 0-2, the count. The 0-2 pitch, fouled away by Beatty. Count remains 0-2. 100 miles an hour, there by Maxwell. Come on, Beatty, let's go. Let's do some damage. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Ball gets away from Higgins. So that allows Young to go to second base on a wild pitch. On a pass ball, excuse me. So now Beatty, time to get him in now. Mets have a prime position. Mets are in prime position to add on an insurance run. So let's do it. Come on, let's not waste this opportunity. Got to take advantage whenever you can. Now is the time. 1-2 on the way. The 1-2 pitch. Up and away. 2-2. Beatty hanging in there on the fast moving pitches by Maxwell, reaching 100 miles an hour. Beatty needs to stay focused and drive in a run. The 2-2. Low for ball 3, so it is now 3-2. Good patient at bat by Brett Beatty, making Maxwell work and trying to do some damage. The 3-2 is on the way. Maxwell deals. Pitch fouled away into the seats. Count remains 3-2. Count remains 3-2 with Luis Torrens waiting on deck. The 3-2 pitch to Beatty. Fouled back again. Beatty not going away easily. Count is still 3-2. We'll do it again. Love this at bat by Brett Beatty. Not going away easily. Not going down without a fight. Hacking as many pitches away as he can. 3-2 pitch again. Pitch line. Caught by De La Cruz. Young will get back at second base. Just very unlucky there. Beatty lined that one, but it was right to De La Cruz. 1 out with Young still at second base. And De La Cruz is having a great night on the defensive end. 3 great plays made by him tonight. So here is Torrens with 1 out and Young still at second base. Pitch to Torrens is low. Ball 1, 1-0. Tonight, Luis is 1 for 2 with a single, upping his average to 209. Come on, Terens, let's go. Do something, please. 1-0 is in the dirt. Good pick by Higgins. Prevents Young from going to third. Count is 2-0. That was spiked in the dirt by Maxwell. Here is the 2-0 pitch to Terens. Pitch just misses down low. It is now 3-0. On deck waiting is Carson Benj. See if he gets a chance to provide the Mets some more insurance runs. Warming up in the Reds bullpen is Caleb Ferguson, the lefty. Former Seattle Mariner. The 3-0 is a called strike on the outside corner. Count is now 3-1 on Terens. Three and 1 on Terens. Pitch. Lined right to second baseman. Fires to first, and he gets Terens out. Jared Young will advance to third. So with 2 outs and a runner on third, here comes Carson Benj up at the plate. Benj is 1 for 3 tonight with a RBI single. Really need an insurance run right here. That will go a long way. The first pitch to Benj, called strike, 0-1. Fifth inning, Benj had an RBI single. Put the Mets up by 2 runs. Now it is a 1-run game. The 0-1, swing and a miss at a fastball on the outside corner. It is now 0-2. 0-2 is the count on Benj. The 0-2 pitch. Maxwell deals. Line, that was going to be a base hit again for Benj. There we go. And Young will score. The Mets go up 4-2. Benj, 2 RBIs tonight. There we go. Carson Benj doing damage with 2 outs. Great job. Not doing too much with it, just putting it in play. That was a high fastball that Benj turned on and lined it to center field. So great job. Mets now lead 4-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Just what we needed. Here is now Bo Bichette. The first pitch to Bo is outside, 1-0. That's why Carson Benj is playing, guys. That's why he's the leadoff guy for this team. Bichette tonight is 0 for 3. The 1-0 pitch. That one is skied into shallow right field. Who's going to get it? Nobody will get it. That ball will land in foul territory. It is now 1-1. Come on, Bo. Time for a double in the gap, maybe. Maybe a home run. Double down the line. See what happens. See what happens right here. Big insurance run by Carson Benj. Puts the Mets up by 2 runs. But the inning is not over yet. See if Bo Bichette can add on to that. The 1-1 pitch. Maxwell. Long set. Throws over to first and Benj is back. Showing the replay of Benj's hit right there, where the bat was the point of contact for the ball. 1-1 pitch is outside, so it is now 2-1 on Bichette. 2-1. Bottom of the 7th, the Mets lead 4-2. Quattro to Due if you are Italian. The 2-1, Maxwell deals. Low, 3-1 on Bo. On deck waiting is Juan Soto. Bo Bichette tonight, 2 flyouts and a lineout. Trying to do some damage right here. The 3-1 is on the way. Maxwell deals. Pitches just low. They will not challenge, and it is ball 4. So Bo works a 2-out walk. And now the Mets will have first and second with 2 outs. Are the Reds going to make a pitching change right here? I don't believe they will. I don't think they will right here with Soto coming up. So they actually will make a pitching change. Caleb Ferguson will replace Sam Maxwell, the lefty, with Soto coming up. Appreciate all you guys tuning in tonight. Evan right now is doing the Yankees-Royals game. So go check him out. Go tune into him, showing some support. Go like NY Yankee Mania. Go subscribe there as well as here, World Sports Mania Entertainment, as well as the Hardcore Sports Network, where Evan and I will have our podcast on Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. called the Borough Breakdown Podcast, going over everything in Nets world, Yankees and Mets land, and any other news that comes up in the sports world. Tune into that, so make sure to like and subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network, as well as Mitch Kosky. Mitch does a great job with his Sixers content, his Eagles content as well. Go subscribe to Ken, Yankees The Ugly Truth, Nathan's NY Loudmouth Show with former Jet Quinn Copels on the show now, as well as Nathan Sports Rush, as well as Victor from the Third Floor Podcast. He does a great job as well with his wrestling content. So go subscribe to all those guys. Everyone does a great job here, so we work as a team, get it done, and we love to interact with all you guys in the chat. Make you guys feel included and wanted, and engage in any conversation we have about sports, life, whatever it is. So go check it out. Don't be afraid to make your voice heard in the chat. So now Caleb Ferguson will take over for the Reds, 12.91 ERA, a guy the Mets should be able to hit off of. First pitch to Soto is a called strike on the inner half, 0-1. Soto tonight is 2 for 3. Challenges it, and that one just missed, so Soto wins the challenge. Good eye. That ball just missed by a centimeter. That one just missed the strike zone. So the count goes from 0-1 to 1-0. Soto tonight 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. Trying to blow this game open for the Mets in the 7th. The 1-0 pitch. Inside again. Soto is saying that was catcher's interference or that hit him, either one. We'll see what comes out of it. I believe that one hit him, actually. Did it hit him or was it catcher's interference? I'm not quite sure what that was. Francona says, no, we're not going to look at it. Got to show a replay of that. I'm not sure what happened there. That one, that was catcher's interference. Okay, so Soto gets on first with catcher's interference right there. So now the Mets will have bases loaded with Mark Vientos coming up. Come on, please, just do something, Mark. First pitch to Mark, fouled back. 0-1. A single will be nice. A single would score 2 runs. Put us up 6-2. Come on, just do something that would be able to extend the lead right here. Would greatly appreciate it. Now we have a timeout called by the ump. Mets up 4-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Bases loaded with 2 outs. And Mark Vientos up to bat, trying to extend the lead. 0-1 pitch incoming. Ferguson kicks, deals, and the pitch is inside. 1-1. The key right here is from Vientos to be patient. Don't attack early. Attack when you see a pitch that you want to drive out into right center field. And make it work as well. The 1-1. That one is fouled on the right field line. Count goes to 1-2. Big at bat right here in this game. Vientos tonight is 0 for 3, looking to get a hit right here. The 1-2 pitch is flied into right field, and that will get out of play. That will go in the seats in foul territory. Count is still 1-2. And we'll do it again. Whoever's in the chat, let's go. Let's get hyped. I know you guys are probably not Mets fans, but I don't care. Let's get hyped. Come on. I mean, it's still New York, right? New York or nowhere. Come on. Make some noise if you're in the chat. Let's go. I want to hear you guys. The 1-2. Ferguson kicks Dale's pitch. Low. 2-2 on Vientos. On deck is Marcus Simeon. He will wait on deck for a chance, possibly, if Vientos can keep this going. 2-2 incoming to Vientos. 2-2 pitch. Ferguson deals. That one is popped up on the right side. Is anybody going to get to it? Yep. Blake Dunn makes the catch. And that will do it for the 7th. But not before. Benj adds another run. The Mets lead 4-2. Thanks to him, he gets an RBI single. And we'll go to the 8th with the Mets up 2 runs. But Mark Vientos, man, let me tell you something about this guy. This guy is as inconsistent as a French Bulldog sitting down. I mean, this guy just can't do it. This guy he can't do it, man. This guy, Mark Vientos, just can't come up big whenever the Mets need him to. Whenever he gets the chance to do something, he never comes through. Never. I think the Mets should DFA him, to be honest. But if you DFA him, who else is going to play first? I mean, we do have Jared Young. We do have Polanco coming back soon. So if you DFA Vientos, we do have some options there. But come on. I mean, this is very inexcusable from Vientos right now. He can't be, a liability on the offensive end. But it is what it is. We still have a 4-2 lead. We'll see if we can get 6 outs and win this game. But Vientos, they need to do something about this guy because he is just not doing anything right now on offense. And it's really making me sick and tired of it. I'm getting more pissed off by the second just thinking about it. But it is what it is. Thanks to Carson Benj, the Mets lead 4-2. We'll go to the 8th. Due up for the Reds in the 8th will be due up for the Reds. It will be Dunn, De La Cruz, and Blade. Dunn, De La Cruz, and Blade will come up for the Reds in the 8th. Mets trying to hold on and win this game. They need 6 outs. Luke Weaver will come on to stay. He will stay for the top of the 8th as he got the last out in the 7th as he got Dave Myers to fly out thanks to a diving catch by A.J. Ewing in center field. First pitch to Blake Dunn is a called strike, 0-1. Luke Weaver, very beginning here, needing to get 3 outs and send the Mets to the bottom of the 8th, still up by 2 runs, looking for more insurance. The 0-1, Weaver, rocks and deals. It is a bunt. Weaver will get to it. He slides, and he cannot make the play, as Dunn will beat it out at first base, so the Reds have another leadoff base runner to start off an inning. Top of the 8th, runner on first with nobody out. And now they have the tying run up to bat. Good try there by Weaver trying to slide and make the throw over to first, but he could not, as Dunn just beat it out. Too fast. So that will bring up Ellie De La Cruz, who you need to be very careful to. Ellie can tie this up in one swing. You got to be careful. The first pitch to De La Cruz is a fastball that misses outside, 1-0. De La Cruz tonight is 0 for 3 with a hit by pitch, and he reached on an error as well. Can't fool around to De La Cruz here. The 1-0 pitch Weaver deals. Called strike at the top of the zone. 1-1. 1-1 on De La Cruz. Come on, Weaver, let's go. Get this out right now. 1-1 pitch. Weaver deals. Swung hit it to right center field. Benj tracks it, makes the catch, and there was one away. That ball just went off the end of the bat by De La Cruz, luckily, to stay in the yard. 1 out, top of the 8th. Big out right there. Luckily it just went off the end of the bat, so it stayed in the yard, luckily. So runner on first with 1 out. Mets still up 4-2 in the top of the 8th. That will bring up J.J. Bleday. First pitch to Bleday is fouled back. Believe that got a piece of Terrenz. He is shaking his arm a little bit. In a little bit of pain, but hopefully he's okay. Should be all right. Can't imagine what it's like being a catcher. It must be absolute torture back there, especially when you're hit by a foul ball or when you're hitting the mask or the shin or whatever. Must be very hard to bounce back from that. But I don't know how these guys do it. Shout out to all the catchers out there. Whether it's Major League Baseball, Minor League Baseball, T-ball, whatever it is. The 0-1 pitch to Bleday. Weaver, long hold. Now he deals. Pitch just misses outside. 1-1. 1-1 on J.J. Bleday, the former Oakland Athletic, the former Miami Marlin as well. 1-1 on Bleday. The pitch fouled away. 1-2 now on Bleday. Cubs defeated the Pirates 10-4, so their 10-game losing streak is over. Congrats to the Chicago Cubs. Fly the W. 1-2 on Bleday, top of the 8th. Runner on first, 1 out. The 1-2 pitch. Weaver deals. That one is popped up on the infield. Terrenz makes the catch. Nice play. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Weaver 1 out away from escaping this damage and sending the Mets to the bottom of the 8th with a 2-run lead. Let's see if he can get this final out. That'll bring up South Short. 1 for 3 tonight with a walk, single, and RBI. First pitch to Stewart. Weaver deals. Called strike, 0-1. Come on, Weaver. Get this last out. 0-1 on South Stewart. Top of the 8th. 2 outs, runner on first. The 0-1 pitch. Outside. Fastball misses outside, 1-1. Tigers defeated the Angels 4-2. Orioles defeated the Rays 11-2. As they showed on the Citi Field scoreboard. The 1-1. Weaver deals. Pitch. Called strike. Stewart is going to challenge it. I believe that ball missed down low. We'll see what the ABS determines. Yep, it was low. Good challenge by Stewart. I don't know why the umpire even called it a strike to begin with, but call gets overturned. It is now 2-1 on Stewart. Now Weaver needs to throw strikes and get out of this inning right now. No more messing around. Just go right at him and get the out. 2-1 incoming. Weaver deals. That is a strike. Stewart is going to challenge this again. He thought that one missed low. We'll see what the verdict is here. And that one was a call, and that one was a strike. Yep. So Stewart does not win that one. That pitch caught the bottom of the zone. Reds have no more challenges remaining. So it is now 2-2 on South Stewart. Weaver 1 pitch away from escaping this inning. 2-2 pitch incoming. Weaver deals the pitch. Called strike 3. See ya, wouldn't want to be a South Stort. See you later, farmland. Weaver gets out of the inning, and the Mets still lead by 2 runs. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Oh, you mad, South Stort? You mad? Where? You mad? Go cry about it, little baby. See ya. Hey, welcome back, Jake. He says, Jason, I'm here. My stomach is just killing me, so I'm not typing much. But I'm here. I'm still here supporting you. Well, thank you very much, man. Hope you feel better soon. Hope you take it easy. Don't do anything too much. Just relax and get better. And thank you for coming back and supporting me tonight. Appreciate you as always. I'm sure Evan's doing a great job on Mania right now with the Yankee game. So thank you for coming back and supporting me. Hopefully the Mets can hold on. They need 3 more outs to get the win tonight. Right now they're up 4-2 if you were not watching the game. Hopefully the Yankees are winning as well. And yeah, hope your stomach gets better. And yeah. I'll give you guys a hockey update. What's going on with the Hurricanes and the Canadiens right now? Right now, the Hurricanes lead 3-0 on the Canadiens with 2:43 to go in the second period. Carolina leads that series 2-1, trying to go up 3-1 in the Eastern Conference Final. Tomorrow night, guys, Game 6 of Thunder Spurs. Thunder win, they go back to the finals. The Spurs win, they force a Game 7 back in OKC on Sunday night or Saturday night. So tomorrow night should be a great game between the Spurs and Thunder in San Antonio for Game 6. All right, guys, bottom of the 8th, Marcus Semien will lead off. Caleb Ferguson still in there for the Reds. First pitch to Semien is a called strike, 0-1. Tonight, Semien is 0-2 with a walk. One more insurance run would not hurt right now in the bottom of the 8th. Mets can use any insurance run that they get. The 0-1 is a big swing and a miss, 0-2. 0-2 on Semien. Ten pitches so far for Ferguson. The 0-2. Right down the middle. What are you looking at, man? What are you looking at? I don't get it with this guy. Strike 3. Semien goes down on 3 pitches. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. That'll bring up AJ Ewing, who has had a pretty fine night in the field and at the plate as well. First pitch to AJ Ewing. Ferguson deals. Grounded slowly. Ferguson picks it up, makes the throw to first, and gets Ewing out. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. That was a quick 2 outs. Hey, Chef. Welcome back, Chef. How's it going? How's it going, Chef? Thank you for coming back and stopping by as well. Stay tuned, guys. Saturday night, myself, Evan Shefnick, will have the play-by-play of the Yankees and Athletics on Saturday night, 10:05 on NY Yankee Mania. So tune in for that on Saturday. Should be a fun stream. Late night magic, whatever happens. Devin Williams warming up in the Mets bullpen. That's not something that you like to see, but Williams has been pretty good this year. We'll see if he can nail it down in the top of the 9th. One more insurance run would be nice, but you can't beg for that twice because French Bulldog would just be like, arf, arf, arf. You can't deal with that. So it's got to deal with it, and life goes on. Here is Jared Young. First pitch to Jared Young. Down the middle, called strike, 0-1. Young tonight came in to pinch hit in the 6th inning and singled up the middle. So he is 1 for 1. The 0-1 pitching coming to Young. Fouled away. 0-2. 0-2. Bottom of the 8th. Mets up 4-2 with 2 outs and nobody on. Trying to snap their 5-game losing streak and get back to 10 games under 500. The 0-2 pitch just misses outside. 1-2 on Young. 1-2 on Jared Young. Trying to provide the Mets with another insurance run. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded slowly to second base. It's going to be a tough play. Nice glove flip by Stealth Stewart. No, that was not Stealth Stewart. That was... Who was that? I don't know who that was, but nice play by the second baseman there. He makes the play, and that will do it for the eighth. Mets go down 1-2-3. What's new? But they will have a chance for a save opportunity in the top of the ninth with Devin Williams coming in, and they will try to get 3 outs to snap the 5-game losing streak and get back on the winning train. Yep, Chef, anything goes. Exactly right. Yep. Gotta do anything you can to win, right? You know, it's not easy in the MLB with all these teams. You know, it's very competitive. You never know who could come in and beat you, but just gotta do your job, take it one day at a time, and hope that your team can succeed. So we'll see if the Mets can do that tonight by getting 3 more outs. And I saw the Yankees are winning as well. They're up 7-0 on the Royals, so good for them as well. And you guys own the Royals, don't you? You guys own those KC Engel merchants, don't you? But yep. We'll see if Williams can close it out in the top of the ninth. Yep, appreciate all you guys stopping by, tuning in tonight. Jake, Chef Nick, Travis, Jacob Bertruzzi. Appreciate all you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Come back for more action. NBA Finals, more Mets games. Maybe even a tennis match as well for the French Open Mets men's final on June 7th, possibly at 9 a.m. Stay tuned for that as well. And yeah, let's keep having a good time. Love how everybody is being respectful and there's no purgatory going on. There's no negativity. Everybody's staying positive. Everybody's communicating properly, and we have no issues. So thank you guys for that as well. Appreciate you guys for staying tuned for all the action here on World Sports Mania Entertainment. So, top of the ninth about to get underway. Showing Katz's Deli in Queens. Mets 3 outs away from snapping their 5-game losing streak. Devin Williams comes on to pitch this season with a 6.35 ERA in 20 appearances. 1.65 whip. The first man he'll face is Suarez, Eugenio Suarez, coming up for the Reds. First pitch to Suarez. Swing and a miss at a fastball. 0-1. Suarez tonight is 0 for 3 with a walk. Come on, Williams. Come on, Williams. The 0-1 pitch. Williams kicks and deals. Just missed on the outside corner. It is now 1-1. That could have been called a strike, but the umpire said it was just outside, which it might have been. Mets could have challenged that, but they did not. The 1-1. Williams deals. That is a called strike on the corner. 1-2. Good location there by Devin Williams. Getting that fastball over for a called strike. 1-2 incoming to Suarez. Williams kicks and deals. The pitch is low. Misses with the changeup. 2-2 now on Suarez. The last thing Williams needs here is a base runner to begin the ninth. Needs to get 1-2-3 very quickly. The 2-2 misses outside, so the count runs full. It is now 3-2 on Suarez. Oh, man. This is nerve-wracking. But when is it not nerve-wracking? When is it not? The 3-2. Williams kicks and deals the pitch. Fouled away by Suarez. Count remains 3-2. And we'll do it again. Coming up on Honda Sports Night after the game, more Mets Reds reaction, Mets injury update, and is this the best Knicks team ever? They will have that debate in the studio after the game on Honda Sports Night. The 3-2 once again to Suarez. Williams deals the pitch, misses outside. You've got to be kidding me. And he walks the leadoff man to begin the ninth inning. Oh my God, come on. That's the last thing you want to do. But here we go. Reds now have the time run up to bat with Nathaniel Lowe. Tonight, Lowe is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Come on, Williams. Let's go. No more fooling around now. First pitch to Lowe is outside. 1-0. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. Just 1-0 pitch incoming to Lowe. Oh, my God. Down low, 2-0. Come on! Throw strikes, you nitwit. The last thing you want to do is get someone else swarming in the bullpen. You're the closer. Do your job. Come on. A 2-0 pitch. Williams deals. Up high. 3-0 now on Low. What are you doing? This is not good. Not good. No. If he walks low, we are in deep trouble. If he walks low right here, we're in trouble. The 3-0. Williams deals. Pitch is a called strike on the corner. It is now 3-1. Come on, Williams. Do your job. Do your job. Let's go. No messing around. The 3-1. The pitch. Fouled away. 3-2 now on Low. 3-2. Williams already at 12 pitches here in the ninth. 3-2 on Low. Come on, Williams. Please strike him out or just get him out in any way. 3-2 pitch to Low. That one is also fouled away by Low. Count remains 3-2. Count remains 3-2, and we'll do it again. Nervous moments right now in Queens tonight. The 3-2 pitch. Williams deals, and that one is fouled away again by Lowe. So that is 3 straight foul balls. He is staying alive. Williams getting worked hard so far in the ninth. Already at 14 pitches and nobody out so far. So Williams needs to find a way to get these outs and put the Mets back in the win column. Come on, Williams, please. Please, Williams. The 3-2. Once again, the pitch. Inside, and he walks him. So the Reds now will have first and second with nobody out in the ninth. Oh, God almighty. Not what you want to do if you were Devin Williams. Put runners on first and second with nobody out. So we'll see what happens, but never easy with this team. You guys know that. Never easy with the Mets, the Yankees, or any other team besides if you are maybe a Dodgers fan and you never have to stress about anything. We'll see if Devin Williams can get out of his own jam right here. The Reds have first and second, nobody out. Matt McLean will be the pinch runner at first base for Lowe. And the batter is Spencer Steer. Steer career off of Devin Williams is 1 for 8. Got to be careful to Spencer Steer right here. Got to be careful. The first pitch to Spencer Steer. Swing and a miss at a airbender. 0-1. Hey, Jacob, welcome back. He says, welcome to the Devin Williams experience. Yep. I'm sure you don't miss this experience. Definitely not. And now I have to deal with this because I always have to deal with some sort of mess. The 0-1 incoming to Steer. Fouled away. Count is now 0-2. Yeah, I mean, this is Devin Williams for you. I mean, walks batters, gets behind and counts, throws it down the middle so that hitters can, hit bombs away off of him. Yep. Now I know what it's like, but hopefully he can get out of this and the Mets can win. I hope so. Just praying he can do so. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul. Outside of third. Count remains 0-2. And we'll do it again. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, I'm sure you don't miss it. You don't miss this experience one bit. Not one bit. I wish we still had Edwin Diaz, but he's injured right now for the Dodgers. Hope he gets better soon. 0-2 incoming to Steer. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Williams gets him to swing a miss at the airbender. 1 away in the top of the ninth. So now a double play would end this game. Would be nice. 1 away, top of the ninth. Williams gets Steer to swing and miss at the airbender. 2 more outs. That will bring up Austin Warren is warming up in the Mets bullpen just in case Williams needs help in the ninth. That'll bring up. Who is that? Is that Higgins, the catcher? I believe that's Higgins. First pitch to Higgins. Inside, 1-0. PJ Higgins, the backup catcher for the Reds. 5 for 17 on the season. No home runs, 3 RBIs. Come on, this is a guy that you have to get out. I mean, come on. Come on, man. Let's go. The 1-0 pitch. Williams deals outside. Come on. This guy is the backup catcher. 2-0. Come on, Williams, please. (2-0) on Higgins. A 2-0 pitch. Down the middle, called strike. 2-1. Williams finally gets the fastball over for a strike. Big pitch right here in this at-bat. 2-1 incoming to Higgins. Williams deals. The pitch is a swing and a miss at the airbender. 2-2 now on PJ Higgins. Come on, Williams. Get this out. Get this out. You don't want to flip the lineup over for the Reds. Get these 8 and 9 hitters out right now and end this game. Or else I'm going to lose my sanity if I have not already. It's like Brian and Aaron. It's like you tonight. I'm talking to you. It's like, come on, just do your job and get out of it. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard, right? You wouldn't think it would be that hard. The 2-2 pitch to Higgins. The pitch inside. Count is now full at 3-2. Oh God, if he walks him here, it's going to be a long night. Keith is just like, why am I working for this team? Why do I have to have it so hard all the time? The 3-2 pitch to Higgins. The pitch. Just got a tip of it. Fouled it off of Terrence, and the count remains 3-2. Oh, man. My heart is beating like a NASCAR driver about to run its first race ever. Oh, come on. Come on, Williams. 25 pitches so far for Williams in the ninth. Trying to lock this save down. The 3-2. Williams deals. The pitch. He just got another piece of it and stays alive. We'll do the 3-2 pitch once again. We'll do the 3-2 pitch once again. Higgins not going away easily. Not going away, that's for sure. Oh, come on. Come on, Williams. The 3-2 once again. The pitch up high for ball 4. And he walks P.J. Higgins, the backup catcher. So now the Reds will have bases loaded with 1 out in the 9th. Mets still lead 4-2. If you're Mendoza, do you just put in Warren here? Just trust Warren to get the final 2 outs? Because I don't trust Williams one bit. I do not trust this guy one bit. I would just put in Austin Warren, honestly. He's the better option at this rate. I would just put in Austin Warren, honestly. Here is Dane Myers, 0 for 1 tonight with a lineout. Came into pitch hit in the 7th. The first pitch to Myers. Inside, 1-0. Come on. Why are you doing this? Justin Willard watching him carefully. Maybe go talk to him or something. Go speak to him. Tell him to wake up. The 1-0. Down the middle for a strike, 1-0. 1-1. 1-1 is the count on Dane Myers. Top of the 9th, the Reds have bases loaded with 1 out. Williams now at 29 pitches in the 9th. This is ridiculous. This is really just ridiculous, honestly. The 1-1. Grounded foul outside of 3rd. Count is now 1-2, and Williams is in position to strike him out. Hopefully he can do so. Yeah, this is definitely the Devin Williams experience. Definitely the kind of experience that I expected. I didn't think it would be this hard to get 3 outs. I mean, apparently for him it is. The 1-2, he steps off the mound. And we will do the 1-2 in a moment. Bases loaded, 1 out. 1-2 count on Myers. Mets up 4-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Williams goes inside and gets him to strike out. So now there are 2 outs, and the Mets are 1 out away from winning this game. Just 1 more out, please. Just get the last out of the game. Just get the last out. Good airbender there by Williams. Started inside, and he swung and missed at a pitch inside that stayed inside the whole way. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Here is Blake Dunn, the leadoff man for the Reds. Got to be careful to Dunn. First pitch to Dunn is a called strike, 0-1. 85-mile-an-hour changeup there by Williams. Dunn tonight is 3 for 5 with 3 singles. 3 infield singles tonight for Blake Dunn. The 0-1 pitch to Dunn. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Mets are 1 strike away from winning tonight. 33 pitches for Williams, trying to put the night away for the Reds. Trying to strike out the side while walking 3 other batters. The 0-2. Crowd is on its feet at Citi Field tonight. The 0-2 pitch. Williams deals. Strike 3! Struck him out! And the ball game is over. Put it in the books. The Mets win 4-2. So Williams, doing what he does, walks 3 batters, but gets out of it by striking out the side. And the Mets win 4-2. Somehow they hold on to win this game. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. The Mets win 4-2. Put it in the books is right. So with that, the Mets will go to 23-33. And the Reds will fall to 29-26, I believe. Yep, Reds will fall to 29-26. The Mets will improve to 23-33. Still a lot of work to do for the Mets to get back on the playoff track, but good start tonight. They win this game, and hopefully this can spark something for the weekend against the Marlins and going into next week and going into June as well. So appreciate everybody hopping on in tonight, supporting my stream. Thank you guys very much. Jake, Chef Nick, Jacob, Travis. Thank you guys very much for the support. Really appreciate all you guys tuning in. So Tong gets the win. Abbott suffers the loss, and Williams gets the save. Hey, Nathan.
What's up? Sorry, guys. Long day today. We had a soccer event, and then we just finished our NY Sports Loudmouth team meeting. So a lot of things going on. So, but great job, Jason. Keep up the awesome work.
Thank you.
I love your background. What's up, everyone in the chat? Thank you guys for tuning in and showing support for Jason. Jacob, Jake, Chef Nick in the house. What's up, Chef? Travis, Jacob. Yep, we got everyone here today. So great job, everyone. Keep subscribing and liking to both channels, and go to Joe's. Go to NY Yankee Mania as Joe's calling the Yankee game. So yeah, but Jason, great job. Keep up the great work. Like I said, and big win for your Mets. So at least you got to call it Mets win finally, and there you go. And like I said, nice backdrop. Now you have the official backdrop. So there you go.
Yep. Thank you. Yes, very happy to call a Mets win here tonight. Not the easiest win, but I'll take it, of course. I mean, they need any win they can get, so I'm happy that tonight they stepped up and they got the win. But yeah, we'll see what happens against the Marlins now, and hopefully from here on out they can produce and keep winning games.
So the Yankees just did win 7-0 just now. Garrett Cole with a fantastic start.
Oh, nice! Congrats to Garrett Cole, and the Yankees just own the Royals, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And then the Rays got swept by the Orioles tonight. So there you go.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. So Jason, any final thoughts on your Mets, and what did you like about today's game for them?
Yeah, final thoughts. I would just say great win. Carson Bench to me was the player of the game tonight. Two out RBI singles for Bench tonight, providing insurance runs for the Mets. He did a great job of not going down easily, just letting his offense speak for himself, and he did what he needed to do. Shout out to Juan Soto as well with the solo home run, and shout out Eric Wagaman as well with his home run as well. And it was just a good win to get off the losing streak, and now hopefully they can find a rhythm going into Friday night. And also, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Appreciate all your support. Please like and subscribe to World Sports Mania Entertainment, NY Yankee Mania, Nathan Sports Rush, not Job on the Mouth, the Loudmouth Show. I don't know why I keep saying that.
NY Sports Loudmouth.
NY Sports Loudmouth. There you go. And Hardcore Sports Network with Evan and I. We have our podcast that Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. talking all things Nets, Yankees, Mets. So tune in for that as well. And Ken the Ugly Truth. Ken Yankees the Ugly Truth. He does a great job as well. So shout out to everybody. We all do a great job, and keep up the great work, everybody.
Well said. And well, let's go Yankees. Let's go Mets. Great job to both teams as they both won. And let's keep it going. And stay tuned, guys. Maybe Jason will be calling the NBA playoff game tomorrow. You never know. Stay tuned. But everybody, shout out. Great job. And have a great night, everyone.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Welsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.